Max, what do you want for dinner?
PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. You heard what I said. PlayStation ain't dead.
Hello. Where you going?
I tried to burp, but it wasn't loud enough. It was like a little. It was like a queef.
Ooh,
It's not your mouth.
I don't know what to do with that, but at any rate, welcome to the PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast. I'm Will. Over there, that's James. Beyond James, that's Sean. Caddy corner from Sean. We got Reggie. And beneath me, we have our guest for this evening, RNG Gamer, aka Jamer. Hey, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, welcome, man.
But I am concerned that Will doesn't know what to do with a queef, though. That kind of threw me off tonight. So
I don't know what to do with a queef.
You should go check. You should go check yourself real quick.
Yeah, you open the door and you get out. No, we'll have none of that.
Wow.
That's what you do with a queef, you fucking. But anyway, so Jamie, how you been?
I've been hanging in there, man. I streamed till 6 a.m. this morning almost, and
Man.
drank for 11 hours straight while doing it. So I'm feeling it today, but my spirits are high, and I'm glad to be here.
Like a damn filibuster right there.
You got to get more spirits into you, man. The hair of the dog, dude.
I already drank once again today at a birthday party for kids. So
was it a Mexican birthday party?
no, it was not. It's as bright as the driven snow, man.
No, I'm in Arizona, and every my ex-wife, she had a Mexican side to her family, and every birthday party was rah, 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 just drinking. But that's besides the point. This show's about video games. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm aware with the.
I didn't. I like the drinking conversations.
What were you streaming last night, Jamie?
I played RoboCop, the PlayStation 5 one. I know they just came out
Rogue
with
City?
not the newest one, but the other one. Finished it off.
Gotcha.
And I intended to play some more Detroit Become Human, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I was so drunk I could not read, so I was having a hard time following the prompts. I was like trying to like look over my glasses.
Yeah, everybody's small too in that game. It's like, what the heck? Like, come on.
Yeah, everything was timed, and I was like, we got to stop, guys. So then I just played guitar and sang, and I got 19 copyright strikes. Or not strike claims against me. It was great.
Well, if you're that on point with the enough to get a copyright strike, if I do a cover, nobody recognizes it.
They got me. And Hosier, I did Take Me to Church. I sang some like old classic rock songs. Just the emails. Just
that was probably like
we're all going to split the revenue. I was like, let's split that 25 cents, man. It'll be great.
That's probably what at the 4:30 a.m. mark.
Yeah.
So what hours are you up at night streaming? Or how long do you stream for?
I normally stream like 3 or 4 hours, but because of the whole thing with Billy, I was just chatting with people about him and stuff. So it just kept going and going and going.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you get down on any online games, or is it all single player stuff?
Mainly single player. I will play online here and there. I'm kind of sort of playing Helldivers 2 right now, but I haven't played in a while. And I'm playing that with some of my channel members and Patreon supporters. So I owe them another good round of that. So I got to get in there and do it. My issue has been that my internet for the last like 2 months has been really bad because they're finally installing fiber internet in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Digging up like the streets to install all the cable and stuff. So you'll just be watching TV and like the freaking internet will shut off, or the power will shut off because they accidentally cut a line. And they do that over and over and over.
I'm still on the same like cable from like 1995 when they installed cable down my road.
That's
AOL, Messenger, dial up.
Yo, you still got Prodigy programs.
Yeah.
right.
I used to
Jamie,
love
what do
RNG.
you,
Man.
I'm excited for the fiber. It's going to be 20 times faster than what I have now.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Jamie, what do you? What's your console of choice right now? Modern.
I don't have one. I have everything.
Oh,
Like,
come on now.
I guess I'm more of a PlayStation.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right on.
I will say, if it's a multi-console game, I'll get it on the PlayStation. I have about 550 PS4 games, like right over here next to me.
Oh wow!
And
Ahead of
yeah,
me.
dude, my PS4 collection is by far my best collection.
It's a fun
I
system
have.
to collect for. Like it has so many like good games on that system. Like
Dude, I've got so much
amazing.
random weird crap on there. But like in the PlayStation 3 era, I preferred the Xbox 360. So now, like, I had to play my Xbox One the other day, and I was just not happy about it.
I think that's how it was though back then, because the price of the PS3 was so high that everybody went over to the 360, and then it wasn't until later on in the PS3 life that people started, when they started bringing the price down, that people started catching on.
If
to
you
the
remember,
PS3.
Sean, PlayStation got
Blu-ray.
cocky and they said we're going to release the PS3 later, a year later than the 360, and people were like, "What?
Right.
You want this technology now?" And they paid for it.
Exactly.
Sorry about that.
Exactly.
It
So,
was, yeah, I got the PlayStation 3 when like the Slim came out.
Right.
Or Slim, not the Super Slim. And I remember my wife at the time, my ex-wife, my first wife, she took me on a little shopping spree. She's like, "We're getting you the PlayStation 3, and then you can buy like 4 or 5 games." I remember I got the PlayStation 3, one game, which was Demon Souls, and then I got 4 Xbox 360 games. I didn't even get like PS3 games. And I came home and without even opening the PS3, sat down and started playing Super Meat Boy on the Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah. You're wrong for that, man.
Yep.
So Jamie, when you walk into a video game store, what's the first section you head to?
I go to like the case where the rare stuff is.
Oh yeah.
There's just not much left like that I need.
Yeah.
I got a pretty big collection, and
What's the count at?
like over 4,000.
Over
Pretty
9,000.
good.
Wow.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty decent. You know, I'm capping it at 6 because I did the math. I won't live long enough to play all the games if I go over 6,000. So that's it. That's what I got.
Yeah.
And
Fuck, I'm well over that. I guess I'm not touching any of these fucking things.
yeah, it just,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm kicking.
I am
the
a
bucket.
collector. I am a collector, but I've always considered myself much more of a gamer than a collector.
Right.
So I only really buy stuff I want to play. I will do stuff occasionally, like right up here. These are the PlayStation 2 GunCon big box games. I'll collect those. I want to play them, but I'll like go out of my way to kind of get that. But if someone's like, "Here's just some rare game that's worth $10,000," and I don't want to play it, I won't buy it. I won't buy it. So
Yeah.
So what's in your setup? You got CRT. You got with the plasma. Listen to me,
dude. I got a CRT sitting right here. I got one sitting right next to me. Yeah, all my retro stuff. I play the consoles on the period TV that they're designed for.
Gotcha.
So like I'll play all my old stuff on CRTs. I'll play my new stuff on flat screens. I even for a while was playing like Xbox 360 and PS3 and Wii on like an earlier kind of plasma TV. But it died on me. And truthfully, there's not that much of a difference.
No.
Because I liked those because they had lower latency. They did have more ghosting, but there wasn't a delay because it wasn't doing any upscaling or processing. However, my new TV, I have an LG C1 over here, a banger of a 4K TV. Its video game mode has the lowest delay on it of any TV I've seen. So it ended up being fun.
Do you try to beat every game that you like? I mean,
I try to give every game an honest shot at it.
Yeah.
Someone did the math on my YouTube channel and calculated. I've reviewed something like 360 games or something.
Mm-hmm.
I beat about 81% of them.
Wow.
And then the rest of them, he said there was a little bit of a caveat to that because some games, like if you play like an old Atari game, you just can't, there is no beating it. So you just play it.
It keeps going on.
But I'll give every game a fair shake. I'll give it like 2 or 3 hours. And if I'm just like not liking it, I'll move on to another game. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have to beat them. Sometimes you play a game, it's just a big piece of shit. You're like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Why am I over here grinding on some old Game Boy RPG that I'm not having a good time with when I could be playing like Clear Expedition 33?
Yeah.
You know,
Jamie, you're an incompletionist, man.
Don't compare me to Gerard.
You got to finish them
Hell,
games,
shit.
man.
Dude, I finish a lot of games. I finish a lot of games. I do.
Speaking of not beating stuff, I've been kind of going down like a rabbit hole. What do you guys think that's like an unbeatable game?
I know the answer to this.
Like for me, I would say like I could just think off the top of my head, like Bart's Nightmare for SNES. That game is like unbeatable. Like I can't. I think I've rented that game so many times. I feel like they did this for on purpose.
Right.
So you just constantly would just
you could say that for like 90% of NES games. I mean, look at like Back to the Future or something like that.
Oh my god,
yeah. You can't even get to the second level on that game half the time.
The freaking restaurant scene where you're throwing the pies.
So
there's a lot of unbeatable shit out there.
There is. But I think like, most of the unbeatable stuff is probably on the older systems, Atari, even Nintendo.
I'm working on a video right now. I've been working on it for 2 months. And the video is, and this is a spoiler for anybody watching, or I guess it's a preview. It's the hardest game on every single console.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I spent like probably 20, 30 hours online watching every video, making notes of it, every forum post I could find, every bit of information I could on every console from the Atari 2600 all the way up to the PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Over 5,700 individual games. Not in votes showed up. Wow. Then I had a colleague at work who's a PhD statistician do the statistics on it to determine which ones were the hardest on each console. But there is a caveat to this, and I think it's what's going to make the video really fun, is that a lot of people that talk about the hardest game, they're just parroting crap they've heard other people say, right?
Right.
Not everybody's like Dark Souls is the hardest. Dark Souls is the hardest game ever made. They're like they haven't even played Dark Souls, right? They like the average person on Steam plays 4 games a year, and 2 of those games were games they played the previous year.
Right.
The average person on Steam is playing 2 new games a year. You think they've played all 700 NES games? No, they haven't.
Right.
Well, so that's me. I mean, I hear about Dark Souls or something, and I don't even want to try it because I'm not fuck it.
Here's the thing, though: if we have information that we know as experts, like usurps the top vote. Like if someone's a speedrunner and they've played all the hardest NES games, or some guy's like, I've played every NES game, I'm an expert on all of them. If we have knowledge that overrides the top statistical vote, I'll kick it out and put what deserves to be in there.
Right.
So like, I know the most difficult game ever. It's actually on the Xbox 360, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
It got no nominations. No one voted for it. But I know personally that this game came out 24 years ago, and there's a whole community of people that have played this game nonstop. And in 24 years, 2 people have beaten it.
Is it because it's hard or because it's a piece of crap?
It's a good game. It's just designed to be impossible.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What is the game?
Oh, yeah, he's
you gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video.
No,
it's
come
Pink
on.
Sweets. It's a game called Pink Sweets. It's a Japanese shoot 'em up done by Cave.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that makes sense. There you go.
Yep. At the end of it, there's a barrage of bullets, and they come out, and it's I think it is. It fires a new circle of bullets every frame, so 60 a second.
Fuck that.
And every 2 frames you have to dodge, but they're randomized. So you tap on the joystick left or right to dodge between these bullets, but you have to guess. So you have to guess basically 50 coin tosses in a row.
Oh, wow.
All right, fuck that.
Yeah, just like left, right, left, like just the whole time like this. And just hope you get lucky, and like 2 people have ever done it.
Now, throughout your list, I mean, I know you have science behind it.
Yep.
What about how do like I just brought up crappy broken games that like just play like shit? They're
like eligible to be on the list.
Yeah.
Some games on there that were the hardest just play really badly. Some are designed really badly. Some of them don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. It just is the hardest game. It just it is.
Right. That'll be an interesting video. I'm excited to see that. So,
I'm just going. I don't mind me. I'm just going through the chat, and all these people showed up to see you, RNG. Thanks for the beat.
I'm glad.
Thanks for stopping by.
A lot of names I don't recognize in here, and Just going through clicking. Hopefully, I can remember everybody. Do you know the Dr. Huge show? Ooh.
I don't know if I know Dr. Huge Show. Do I know you, Dr. Huge Show?
It's a huge show.
Dude, for the PS5, and I want to go back to it since I'm old, dude. I don't have time for shit. I love the easy mode. Liza P, I couldn't get off the first fucking level. So, I mean, they put an easy mode in there. I want to go back to it and actually enjoy the fucking game.
We're going to talk about your easy mode today.
Oh, yeah, fuck you. I forgot all about that.
We're going to talk about that easy mode.
That was planned. That was a planned situation.
Yeah. A planned situation. Wow. So, are we still in? Is this still convention season officially? When does convention season end?
Usually around. Yeah,
the tail end of it.
The Portland show next month, and then yeah, that's about it as far as I know.
How many conventions you hit up a year, Jamie?
Probably 8 to 10.
Whoa,
something like that.
Wow, you're busy.
Do you stick to the South or?
Man, if they want to fly me out, I'll go. But yeah, I usually go to ones I can drive within like 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, 8 hours. My I've said this before, but my operational driving radius is 20 minutes. If it's 20 minutes, if it's beyond 20 minutes, I'm just staying home.
Yeah, but you didn't even go to Game On this year, and that's
Game On was 22 minutes away, Sean. It's beyond my operational radius.
I 2 times this year I was getting flown out to a convention, and then as I was in the airport, like waiting to board, they canceled the flight.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I had to leave and drive. So I went to one in North Carolina, and it was 9.5 hours. And I swore to them I would be there that night, and I just left at 10 o'clock in the morning and drove the whole way. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I got to about maybe 30% of the way, outside of Atlanta or so. I was heading up that way, and I stopped to get gas. And when I sat down in the car, my phone fell out of my lap and fell in between the seat and the console, and I could not get it out. And I was like, you know what? I don't need it. I'll just drive in silence. I didn't, no podcast, no music, no nothing, no GPS. I just looked at the road.
Right.
And it was cathartic. It was like therapy. I drove for 6 hours, didn't say a word, didn't listen to anything, nothing.
Hey, we need
and all this
focus,
stress just fell away.
Yeah.
And I had to stop and get gas. And when I did, I reached under the seat and pulled the phone out, and I had 615 notifications. I was like, oh, yeah, this is why I can't do that. My wife's like, where the hell are you? You said you'd call me when you landed. And I was like, oh, I didn't even tell her the plane got
Playing chains, honey.
Is Southeast Gaming Exchange, is that the Super Bowl of conventions out east, would you say?
I would think so.
So yeah, I would say definitely in the southeastern United States, it definitely is the Super Bowl. I will say this, I think, and I bet Reggie will agree with me on this. If you just want to buy games and you just want to shop for games, there's no convention that's bigger than Southeast Gaming Exchange. There's some that are just bigger and they have more stuff and special guests and events and skateboarding and wrestling and all this. But if you just want to buy stuff, Siege is it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
I agree.
All right, now which is the crappiest convention out there? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. I don't want you to.
I've been some bad conventions. I've been to a couple game swaps that call themselves conventions. They didn't even have floors. You're walking around on dirt floors.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Dirt floors.
Dirt floors.
Yeah.
Like an old or something.
Horse
Retro
barn.
games.
What up, Carlos? How you doing, man?
Yeah, Carlos in the chat always gotta say, hey, Carlos, hey, Carlos.
So basically, one step down from a flea market, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that because at least at a flea market, you don't have to freaking pay to get in.
Yeah,
you pay $15 to go into something in a barn in the middle of July, and
man.
It's just the local shop owners selling a little fold-out table with their stuff, and you're like, sweet, cool.
That's a
Love
con for you. That's a con.
Con,
God,
man.
please don't call it the con, dude. I
The
hate
con
that shit.
life.
It's a convention. No, not a con life. Con season.
Con Air.
The minute Sean said con season to me, I was like, oh god, it's over. We've lost him. He's gone.
It's a fun time, man. Going. You should go, Will.
No, dude, I did con life. I did it for too long, and I learned my lesson. I'm good. I mean, Sean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate every step you take through all up and down those aisles and those vendors and making all these connections. It's great for the show, but dude, I don't know. I must have like acquired social anxiety with my age. I'm just not into it. I don't want to go out in the crowd.
All right. Meet Reggie and James will be in Arizona. Come game on.
Well,
I told you I'll come live. You fucking prop up a TV.
Well, I will say this, Will. As a guest, it's nice to get there and experience it before the crowd experiences it, so you can kind of talk to everybody and look around without
That's
bumping into
cheating.
everybody.
That's cheating, Reggie.
Not cheating if you're invited as a guest. And
No, it's cheating because you get access to all the dickheads, all the goods. You scoop up all the good games.
no,
and
because
then-
you know where to go, like where the stuff is interesting at, so you can map it out. You know.
Oh, so
where
you
to go
map
to.
it out. You don't make the deal on the spot. You map it out. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. I mean, you can't make the deal on the spot. I mean, look at that right there. You see?
The disgusting truth about video game resellers.
Are
This is
these?
a 13-page handwritten notes on that. The top thing is about how people get into conventions early and buy up all the crap.
Yeah, you
Uh-oh.
and Will can have a
what
good
we get
conversation
accused
about
of,
it.
man.
I
It was
know.
getting
I'm not
crazy
going
back
to
in
say
the day.
names, but I looked at a convention recently and they had the guest list, and there's a content creator on there who's well known, a reseller,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and it said
Hmm.
appearing Saturday morning only. Like one day of the convention, but only that morning. I was at the convention. That dude hung around about 15 minutes after the convention opened just
And
to
was
like,
out.
I fulfilled my obligation and then just left.
And it was out.
Oh
Wow.
God.
The
Oh,
day
wow.
before the convention, he had bought an entire U-Haul's worth of games.
Wow.
It cleared out about $150,000 worth of games from that convention.
Damn.
Despite their name, they're
Anybody
not
got in?
from Arizona.
I walk outside and there's like 500 VIPs just lined up like, can't wait to get those deals. And I was like,
There's nothing left.
They gone.
There's nothing left.
Yeah.
nothing left. And then I hear like, dude, I looked for Pokemon Sapphire for the whole convention. I couldn't find a single copy. I was like, man, that's a tough break. Like, yeah,
There's a dozen in the back of that U-Haul.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I've
So-
seen whole vendors. I've seen whole vendors walk up and buy 3 other booths like the day before the event.
Yep.
Buy them out. I'll take everything,
What?
and then just
Okay.
literally tack 30% onto the price and just send it.
That's
Wow.
insane. That's crazy.
That's not fair. That's cheating.
It's cheating. I don't buy anything. I don't buy anything from conventions until the VIPs get in. But a small exception, like I bought a game from Reggie that was like a something he had at his booth that wasn't a game
Yeah.
anybody's going to look for, right? So
Mhm.
I'll do that. But and
Yeah,
I don't buy anything till the VIPs get in.
But
That's cool, man.
I think the last 2 conventions I went to, I only went in early the first day. The second and third day, I showed up like midday.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm a bit different now. If I find something I want, I'll buy it immediately so I don't have to worry about it later because I'll end up forgetting about it when the crowd
Yeah.
gets there because it gets hectic and you just forget stuff. So if I see it in
Yeah.
front of me now, boom, let me get it now. That's taken care of. And then I can kind of like relax because I did all my buying, I think, like within the first day, I think. Or maybe
Right.
it was the second day. I can't remember. But and then I relaxed the rest of the time while I was there. It just gets hectic because it's so like there's a rush. Everybody's
Yeah.
so excited. You're running around. You're trying to move. You got to go over here. Oh, did we go over this area over here? Oh, I didn't notice this area was here. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. You
But
know?
but somebody like you or me or Jamie or something going in early, we're not going there and buying 30 copies of fucking Pokemon Sapphire.
Right.
That's true. I'm
I
not going to
mean,
be buying anything
yeah.
anybody wants.
You know,
No.
you buy you like you go in. The one nice thing about it is like you don't have a horde of people on your shoulders trying to,
In a
so
way,
you can take
leaning
your
over,
time.
yeah.
Why? So you could buy like the PS3 game that you wanted. You know what I mean? Like that I want to add to the collection that nobody else gave a shit about. So, I don't see too much. I see it horrible. Yes, when they go in with their strollers and their bins with the wheels.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy to see that. I never saw that before until like Siege. Easy Gamers here. What's up, Sean?
What's going on, Easy?
Hey, like I said, I'm not going to buy anything anybody else really wants, but it's still just I'm trying to make a point. Like,
right.
I feel like you and me have unique tastes when it comes to like certain games that we pick out. Like,
no one's wanting Spike Out Street Brawl on the freaking Xbox. It's a $200 Xbox game that nobody even knows exists. Like,
are you sure?
Even like Caleb's not gonna. Yeah, there it is.
So you sure about that?
I got it ready to go and everything.
Some flipper's not gonna be flipping that game, right?
I can't remember. I can't remember if I have that. I remember that game used to be like $60. I think when I passed.
I never heard of that one.
It just went up, man. It's so weird.
Jamie, when it's not convention season, where are you hunting usually? Are you an eBay guy? Are you an online guy?
There's nothing to hunt. We have the worst reseller in the entire world in our town, and he literally bought out every single video game store and shut them down.
You're not in Kentucky. What are you talking about?
No. This is bad. This is bad. There is no.
I know what you were doing there, Will.
There's no retro game stores in my town. I have to drive to a totally different county to go to one, and they don't have anything I want. So I really honestly only shop unless it's new stuff. I just wait till I go to a convention.
Yeah.
I take all my little extra money I get from doing guitar gigs and things like that, and I throw it in my nightstand. And then when conventions roll around, I just grab that wad, and that's my budget. And that's gone. When that's gone, I stop buying. And that's it. You were talking about going to a convention. You want to get there early. You're trying to remember where everything is. And I used to feel that way about game hunting. When I go out like to yard sales and flea markets and stuff, I was like, I got to get there right away. And if I don't get there right when it opens, I've wasted all this time and I've squandered my opportunity. And I'm just like, I'll just wander around. Like, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's say typically if I go, I don't go with a list of anything in mind that I want, or I basically just randomly buy crap that just pops out in my head.
Yeah.
While I'm looking. And then when I go home, I go, why the fuck did I buy half of this shit?
I get it. I used to do that more, but now that I have a YouTube channel and an editor, I have to like leave him a list of all the stuff that's on my backlog or my wish list so he can like put it in the videos. And now that I have that, it's been better. I've stuck to it more.
I got you.
So that's good.
Like I'll go and I'll just buy random. I'll come home from a convention with like 30 N64 games. Because I sit there and I just say to myself, I'm casually going for a complete N64 set. I never play the N64, but every time I go to a convention, I come home with 30 games that I just didn't have in the collection, and they go on the shelf, and that's that. You know what I mean?
Do you have buyer's regret like after you come from?
No, because I think it's just kind of neat that it's like slowly growing over time, and it's like they're there if I want to play them. I really have no I guess desire to play them. I'm just like, they're there.
Yeah, exactly. They're there when you want to play them.
Yeah.
Jamie, are you going for any full sets, or do you have a full set of anything?
I have 2 complete sets, and they're the most random freaking crap you've ever.
Hold on. Let me guess.
You're gonna guess. Okay,
go. He said random. Okay. I'm gonna go Virtual Boy.
I have a complete Virtual Boy set.
Oh,
okay.
Yep, and the other one's right here behind me. You can see.
I want to
pocket.
I want to take a guess.
No,
is it Wii?
It's the Vectrex.
Oh, nice.
Vectrex. For some
very
reason.
cool.
Yeah, the complete Vectrex set, including the 3D imaging goggles, which are impossible to find. Yeah,
those are hard to find.
Yep.
Jamie, I don't know if I told you, but these 2 dickheads, they're both going for PS5 complete sets, and they're in the middle of it right now.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to do it, man. You got to go for that like 12 years from now.
Nah, it's easier this way.
Fresh.
This way,
Get them as they come out. Do you think it's easier to get it as it comes out, or do have a list and then chase the old shit?
get the stuff you want to play now when it comes out, and then pick up all the other crap later when the price has gone down 80%.
They're
but
going for a worldwide set, though.
The thing is, you might skip over a Grail. You never know. You all of a sudden this game that was $60 upon release is now a $400 game. You're like,
that's
"Oh,
exciting.
God."
That means you're spending $60 each time to increase your opportunity cost, which is not worth it, right? So for every 10 times you do that, you have overspent more than what you would have spent if you just waited and bought the $400 game.
Well, nobody said we were smart, dude.
Right. What you're doing when you do it that way is you're buying a $60 lottery ticket every time a game comes out.
Exactly. No,
that's true.
I've definitely slowed down. I've admitted to it on the show. I'm waiting for like crap to. I'm picking up the ones I want to get, and then when something goes on Woot, I'll just buy it off of Woot because it's because that's what was happening. I'd spend $70 on a game, and 2 weeks later it was on Woot for $24, and I'm like, fuck this.
It happens all the time. So Joel Hopkins, who had the Guinness Book of World Record for the largest collection of the world, has a team of 3 people that manage his collection full time. And one guy's job was to keep track of every single new game that was coming out for a console. Right. Their job when it came out was to purchase 2 copies, one to keep sealed, one to open.
Right.
That was a full-time job.
Damn.
For current consoles.
I need one of those guys.
So yeah, but I trying to keep up with that is hard. And here's the truth: even if you kept up with it, you're going to miss one anyway. There's going to be some, luchador racing game that comes out only in El Salvador and like
luchador racing. I want that game.
Like, you're going to pay $800 out there.
You don't even like racing games, Will.
Speaking of which, James,
I like luchadors.
Speaking of which, James, I need you to get me those 2 Saudi Arabian PS5 games. Damn it!
I know where to get them at. I'll let you know.
Are you hearing this shit? Saudi Arabian PS5 games. What the fuck? Do you guys listen to yourselves when you say words? Come on now. Jesus.
But here's one of the issues I have. There's one of the issues I have with modern games, and I want to do this so badly. There's nothing stopping one of us from just having a print run of 1,000 PlayStation 5 games made.
Exactly.
Except for the $35,000 it would cost.
Yeah.
We could just do that and not ever sell them.
Yeah.
Just keep
the
all
only ones that ever had it. So someone could never have a complete collection. And I have a feeling there are a few handfuls of games out there, like Tamashi on the PS4, Poop Slinger.
Yeah. Well, God,
there was 1,000 of those printed, and they sold like 80 each.
Sean opened. Did you open both of them on this show?
Yes.
He had 2. He's brought out on 2 separate occasions a sealed Tamashi and a sealed Poop Slinger, and he opened them. And the open one's probably rarer than the freaking sealed one. Weirdly.
There it is. I almost bought it.
There was one at Siege graded for $20,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
That's just crazy. Is there anything you won't chase, Jamie? Any consoles you won't fuck with at all?
I'm not real keen on the new Xbox stuff.
Yeah.
I just kind of stay away from that. Every time I get an Xbox game and put it in, it's like, you got to log in. I'm like, oh my God, what? Like, just my wife or my daughter and I, we were trying to play Castle Crashers on the Xbox One, and it wouldn't let her play because she was 11. And it was like, she needs to sign into an email address. It's like, she doesn't have an email address. She's 11 years old. And it's like, you have to create a Microsoft email address. So I created one for her, and it's like, well, it has to be a parental account. So we have to charge your credit card to make sure you're real. And then in 24 hours, you can message us back with the amounts, and then you can be the administrator on the parent account. And then it's like, it's going to send her a message to her tablet. And then it's like, the tablet blocks information for emails. And I'm just like, can I not just play the game? Can I not just play the game? And I ended up having to make like a guest account and like unplug the Ethernet cable from the Xbox One to play Castle Crashers. And so, but it's like, I feel like it's that every time I try to play an Xbox game. So
it's weird. Like you see some of these new Xbox physical games actually starting to rise in price, which makes no sense to me because they really are just digital keys on the discs.
A lot of them are.
So anytime I stop buying them because I have Game Pass, which I never use for one because I hate digital. I just hate it. But if I turn the Xbox on, I'm like, digital is the best way for the Xbox. It's just the way it's set up. You know, unfortunately. But
Well, there's picking preachers in the house. What's up, picking?
There it is.
Hold on, Peggy.
what's going on, picking?
And
up,
someone loves you.
But yeah, no, there's nothing like I specifically don't collect for. And I'm just like, I'm pretty much done.
Is your Virtual Boy set a US set or world set?
It's US complete with some dabbling into Japanese.
Yeah,
I do have some Japanese games, but I wasn't going for a complete world set because, like I said, I'm more of a gamer. I can't play those games.
Yeah, no.
I did buy some homebrew reproductions that are like translated of some of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Did you get a lot of them when it was early? Like, so it wasn't that expensive to get the Virtual Boy set? You start early for it?
Nah, I finished it after I started my YouTube channel. I bought Jack Bros on camera, like at Southeast Game Exchange.
Oh, nice.
And I had mentioned to Aleem, I don't know if you guys know Aleem. Aleem's a big dealer. He sells like graded copies of stadium events and stuff.
Okay.
I mentioned I wanted Jack Bros, and he's like, "All right, I'll keep an eye out for you." And then a year later, I was just walking through Siege and I hear Jamie. I went over and he's like, "Hey, I got something for you." And he just set it down on the table, and he was like, "I got it for you." And when I said like, "I would love to have it," he's like, "I'll look for it." I didn't think that meant like we were contractually obligated.
Oh yeah,
to now do this.
yeah. He's like, "All right."
You signed your name.
To him, he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I bought this for you because you want it." I was like, "All right, well, how much do you want for it?" And he's like, "I'll show you how much I paid." And he like literally had the messages from the guy, and he paid $650 or something, and I paid him $700.
That's damn good.
Yeah, I mean, it was going for about $825 at the time or so.
CIB or cart?
No, I was just loose.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I think I spent like 12 on my CIB one. So
I saw someone spend $1,200 on just the box.
Well, yeah. Because I too have a complete Virtual Boy set
for Virtual Boy game. For the oh my god, you guys are nuts. Sorry. Are you getting are you in on the Switch 2 at all, Jamie?
Yeah, man. Nintendo sent me one.
No.
There you go.
Yep. I just messaged them up and I was like, "You want to send me a Switch 2?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll send you one."
Oh, really? You just messaged them like that? Oh.
And yeah, but I had to pay retail for it, so it didn't even matter any damn way. So
are you going in on the Switch 2 Virtual Boy? You getting in on that thing?
No, I've got the real thing. You know, I'm like, maybe I don't know. It might be good to capture gameplay footage or something, but.
I think it'd be cool just as a shelf piece, but I mean, that's what
I've got the Virtual Boy over there as a shelf piece.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm looking at mine right now, and I'm like, just put next to it. You know what I mean? Like
maybe
in the box.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I'm going to say no, but maybe I will. Maybe it'll flop, and you get it for $20, just like you could the Virtual Boy back in the day.
Right. Dude, I remember seeing the Virtual Boy like at Nobody Beats the Wiz for like $30, and I was like, it's like 14, 15 at the time or something. And I'm like, Mom, I want that. And she's like, "No, you can't have that. I read an article in the paper. It makes you go blind and this and that." And I was like, "Come on, I want that so bad."
I got one summer. I can't remember. I think I was in 7th grade when the Virtual Boy came out. And I was staying with my grandmother at my grandmother's house. And my grandmother bought this big house. And it was just her by herself. And it had 3 bedrooms and it were unoccupied. Nothing in the bedrooms, just carpet and walls. And I got the Virtual Boy and we got it at Toys R Us and it was on clearance. And within 24 hours, I broke the plastic on the stand. So like I couldn't sit at a table. So I, no joke, would lay on the floor in one of those empty bedrooms and just lay the damn thing right on my face.
That's how I played it from the beginning. Yeah.
And
better that way.
Dude, I think that's the reason I wear glasses to this day. I would sit there and play 3D freaking Tetris. Play 3D Tetris for hours. I thought the Virtual Boy was fine. I liked the red. It made me feel like I was in a different world,
Yeah, like some Tron shit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just take drugs, man. What the fuck?
I was in 7th grade, dude.
Yeah, man.
I had a girlfriend and I was like too nervous to ask if I could hold her hand and she dumped me.
No.
Let's say went home and played your Virtual Boy instead.
Reggie, Brett Hansen says he's like to send you one of his unopened Jaguar CD units. Do you have a base Jaguar unit by chance?
I do not.
Reggie does not, but I do.
I do. I'm actually kind of going for the Jaguar set. That's the other set you asked what I was going for. The Jaguar.
Oh yeah.
Is it a pretty solid system? Because I've been wondering. My buddy actually got one. He brought somebody brought a Jaguar to his job, sold him a one in complete box with the CD for like $500 with some games.
Jaguar is an awesome system. Don't pass that on the Jaguar. I have a good chunk of the collection.
Are you saying that with a straight face? I just wanted to make sure.
That box is sick. That Jaguar box is sick.
Are you raising your? Oh, I was like, you're raising your hand. No, you're pointing
to
your
Jaguar box right there. Box Jaguar. That's a sealed N64.
Oh,
yeah. it was the first 64-bit system, right?
It wasn't really though, but it was.
Okay, gotcha.
It was like a 16-bit video processor, and then it had like
that box looks sick. Sean.
3 16-bit audio chips or something that they did some finagling on the math to get to 64.
The Jaguar, does it trace rays?
It does not trace rays.
no ray tracing going on.
It does not trace rays.
Really?
It barely draws polygons.
Barely draws polygons.
And what pissed Will off is when I bought that, it was sealed brand new. And
there seems to be a lot of fucking sealed Jaguars out there. It's like it's not uncommon. I don't know. Was the Jaguar unpopular?
They could it was they continued selling it like a KB Toys like until like 2002. You get for like $20 or something. So a lot of Atari collectors that are fanatics just like bought fucking cases and cases of them, and now they sell them on eBay for like $600 a piece.
Rad Bash says every Jaguar he finds doesn't work. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've never had a base unit not work. I've never ever, not once, ever seen the CD attachment work. Not even once.
A good
Jaguar game.
American Hero, even though it wasn't released until later.
Wasn't released.
So we can't
be a
count that
console
one.
exclusive.
Well, it's any game on Jaguar, I guess.
Oh, dude, Tempest 2000.
Great game.
The game's fantastic.
Tempest stole your eyesight. You're still a fan of that game.
No, Tetris stole my eyesight.
No, it's Tempest. Sorry.
You got Alien versus Predator. I mean, Doom is great on it. Wolfenstein's on it. That's fucking great port. Even fucking Rayman. Rayman's a great fucking port. It's better. I think it's better than the PlayStation 1 version.
That was the first port for that system, wasn't it?
I believe so.
It was originally on that system.
Yep.
Came out first on the Jaguar.
Yeah.
Didn't the Jaguar have like a giant ass like Dreamcast size controller with with like a number pad, like an television in the middle of it?
It did.
Yeah. Because actually each game came with like a plastic insert that you put on those buttons.
Yeah, it's like the Intellivision.
Yep.
Yeah, similar. But like for instance with Doom, like if you have that, you could switch weapons. Like that's it. It's sort of like Batman's belt on the Wii U. Like when you have you could change your utility belt stuff on the screen right there, rather than go into the menu. So they're quick settings. It's good.
Do you guys ever look at a video game console and just say no? No, what have you done, James?
Yes.
Jaguar ain't dead. Look on Facebook for the new group Jaguar Ain't Dead, premiering tomorrow. Admin by James, only one member, James.
Right.
Yeah. There are some consoles I've said no to. My buddy has a complete in-box Tommy Tudor set.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's multiple times tried to sell it to me, and I'm just like,
that's like getting a Pico fucking set.
This is so much more obscure than a Pico. It is a Tommy Tudor, dude.
I don't think I've heard that. I've heard the Pico, but not Tommy. I've never heard of it.
Oh,
Tommy
yeah.
Tudor?
Most people have not.
What is it, like a speak and spell on steroids?
No, it's a real console with it has like Frogger on it and stuff. It was around the same time period as the Intellivision and ColecoVision.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar console, but it just did not sell
good.
many copies of.
I've seen them. Yes. So, no, not good.
As a kid, the ColecoVision, seeing those commercials on TV, that's one I really wanted. I never even played one, to be honest with you. But I was like, because an Atari 2600 at home, and that's one that was like, oh man, Coleco.
The ColecoVision's sick by far. I mean, the graphics are so much more impressive from like the second generation, all the other systems, and it's one of the consoles I don't own. I don't have a ColecoVision. No. I have an absolute insane amount of Intellivision stuff.
And that was the real Wild West, because Coleco even had an adapter to plug into the side of it that would play Atari 2600 cartridges.
Sure did. They got their asses sued off for that.
Yeah, they did. But didn't they win that lawsuit? I think they won.
They did. But after that, legislation was made to where you couldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So many loopholes back in the day.
So many loopholes. Anybody could just make a game.
Thanks for the $10 still alive. Any of y'all have any desire to get that Sonic Racing Crossworlds? It's getting better review scores than Mario Kart World, and apparently one of the DLC characters is going to be Mega Man.
Yeah, I saw that.
I plan on
9 out of 10 on IGN.
It's like a true sequel to Sonic Racing Transformed, which was a great kart racing game. I plan on getting it, but I don't want to get it for $70. The PS5 version is $10 more than the Switch version, so I'm going to wait for the price to drop, and then I'll pick it up eventually.
Would you get it for $80?
What's up?
Would you get it for $80?
Why would I pay $10 more?
Because you're the radical one. It'd be fucking radical.
And let me pay like $10 more to get this game. Nah. I mean, I want to play it immediately because I love that game. Like, I played Sonic Racing Transformed. Like, I haven't even have it on the Vita. I remember playing online on the Vita and having a great time with people. I thought it was the best like kart racing game I ever played. You know, like it really rivaled Mario Kart.
It's
like,
a great fucking game.
It is. The sequel to that one, well, I forgot was like what it was called. It came out years later. It was kind of whack. That one, a lot of people didn't like. It didn't gain any traction. But this one, they're going back to the Transform formula. So I'm looking forward to it.
I love that.
There's a lot of games coming out, man. It's too many at the damn same time. We got Silent Hill F right around the corner. Dude, Sonic Racing. What else is coming out? Dude, it's like too much. Like towards the end of the year, I hate it. Like it's just too much money.
Is Silent Hill F going to be a full on $70 game, or?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then on top of that, a shitload of fucking Halloween scary type games are coming out. Like every week.
Yeah.
Like
you guys will have to excuse me.
No, we're not excusing you.
Come back. Yeah, there's a lot of Halloween shit coming out. I mean, a lot coming out on Halloween itself, but a lot of scary shit.
I'm overwhelmed, so I'm not even looking anymore. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'll slowly.
Yeah, I'm looking at my list here, man. We got freaking Little Nightmares 3 is coming out. Tales of Exilia remasters coming out, which I got to get.
The new Bendy,
Fast and the Furious, which you know about, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this list here is insane, and this is too much. But hey, it's great to be a gamer. I'll say that. So Ninja Gaiden 4, that's the other one.
Yeah,
game I've been waiting for forever to come out. And Tormented Souls 2 comes out next month too.
Yep.
Yeah. Weren't you just playing? Weren't you just streaming that? And you got scared?
I was, dude. It pissed me off, man. All crazy puzzles while I'm doing the stream, dude. Like
I know. I was trolling. It was funny. I was trolling you in your stream.
That was you. Wow.
And like you said hello to everybody in the stream except for me because you never recognized my fucking YouTube name. And I was like, you go to like the closet. I'm like, oh man, I hope there's a bikini in that closet and shit like that.
Dude, it's weird for me, man, because like when I do streams, it's so random. Like I don't plan it. I said, let me just play this game live real fast, and then people are like, whoa, you're streaming. But yeah, I play games I don't even know too much about, like Little Nightmares 3. People thought I had the real game because I actually said that in the beginning of the video. So yeah, I got an early copy of the game, guys. Come check it out. And then at the end of the video, it's like, it's a preview, whatever. Everybody's like, what the hell? So
you heard it here first. Reggie lies to his fans.
But yeah, man, just a lot of games coming out this year before the end of the year. Yeah, how do you guys feel about it, man? Do you hate when they like throw everything at the end of the year for the holiday sales?
I hate it. Like I know it's coming because it's happened. I mean, ever since I've been going for at least the PS5 set, it happens every time. September, October, it gets bombarded with thousands of games. It seems like. And then you got, if you can hold out and wait till Black Friday, a lot of that shit will be on sale. But it happens. All these guys want to get this fourth quarter money coming in before the holidays. So it's unfortunate, like spreading that stuff out, because after the year, January, February, March is pretty lackluster with games, not a lot. And then you start pumping it in the summer, and then obviously we're at right now. But
I mean, I made that announcement when I got the new car a couple months ago. I said, I'm slowing down on, getting every fucking game every week. And, we're talking about how many games are coming out. Wait till we get the package time. You just see what I got this week, because there's about 25 fucking PS5 games that I don't remember fucking ordering, and they just showed up. Damn. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
When it comes to Black Friday, though, man, do you guys feel like it's BS? Like, like they'll say there's a sale going on. You look behind the tag, it's the same sale they had. They just say it's a sale now. Do you guys believe in Black Friday anymore? Because they got exposed a couple years ago.
Black Friday is not what it used to be.
I got a lot of my Switch collection like on Black Friday sales, because I would just grab 40 games or something around that era, around that time. So at a time,
Black Friday broke Saturday.
Yeah, they used to be better. I feel like they would do like buy 2 get 1 free or something on a new game, and then it was like you spend over $200, you get like a $25 gift card, and you would add it all up, and at the end you would get like 30% off all the games.
Right.
Last year I didn't buy anything on Black Friday except some freaking batteries for some power tools. Like that was it. I was like, I was real. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was like excited and shit about it. And I grabbed my daughter and was like, we got to go to Home Depot right now.
Yeah. We got to get those batteries.
We got to get these batteries, man. The 20 volt, 60 volt combos. Yeah, dude, we got to get them. And I mean, but that was it. And that was so lame.
The thing is, they do too many Black Fridays throughout the year now. They got Black Friday in July.
Yeah,
they're trying to capitalize on the name of Black Friday and trying to pump up their second quarter sales.
Fake ass Black Friday. It's like the violence used to be justified for Black Fridays, but now there's nothing out there worth stomping a small child for. What the fuck? Come on.
I think Cyber Monday is more of a scam. I don't know. I mean,
the thing is, man, it used to be really good sales when it used to be called. Remember when it was called the day after Thanksgiving sale? Like that's when there was the true sales were at. But when they start mainstreaming the Black Friday, and then you start seeing people get stomped at Walmart, like trampled over. You remember that lady fell over and her wig fell off? And she tried to pick up her wig instead of getting it off the ground. Like, I'll never forget. I was like, dude, this is insane, man. And people fighting over them televisions that'll break within a year.
I remember running to Bob's Furniture to get fucking couch. I needed a couch. It's like, I'm going on Black Friday and getting a couch.
Yeah.
I got a question from Kenny. Does anyone own a PS5 Pro? Is it worth the upgrade?
Yeah,
dude, I wanted to get one, but my PS5 is good enough for me. I didn't see any games that really like pushed the power for the Pro. They didn't have any games ready. They were just saying play older games and you can play them in better quality. Like, dude, these games are like 4 years old. Like, no.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, the launch is perfectly fine. You're really not going to notice much of it. You might notice a little faster loading time or something. Mm-hmm. It's nothing night and day. So,
Jamie, PS5 Pro on your shelves?
I did not buy one because I'm pissed off that you have to be online to register the disk drive.
Yeah, that's lame, dude.
Just one time, though, Jamie. Just one time.
Here's the thing, though. If that one time happens 25 years from now, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot about that. So it's like a separate drive for it, right? Or add-on drive for the Pro.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not even built in, so that's why it's better to have your regular PS5 because it's built in. Everything's built in.
Yeah.
I know somebody's going to hack the console and some crap. There's always going to be something. But one day, I just played a game. I finished a game that I bought 20 freaking years ago. If this is the PS5 Pro and like the servers are down, and I'm like, my disk drive broke, and I go get another one off eBay, I can't register it to my PS5. He just registered to another PS5.
Well, I mean, we ran into something similar with the PS3 with the the CMOS battery and all that stuff.
Yeah, they did that on the Wii U too.
And I believe Sony did an update where basically they just like switched that functionality off. That
I know if they switch it off,
I'll
go buy it. Go buy it.
How were you an early adopter of the PS5? How soon after the drop did you get one, Jamie?
I had to buy one from a scalper.
Oh no, you're
I
part of the
did.
problem.
But it was actually not that bad of a deal. It was a third-party seller. I think they were on like at the time you just couldn't get one. And I pre-ordered it, and they're just like, we didn't get enough of them in. Like, we don't know when it's going to happen. And like, even when you would go on like Walmart.com and you had all these people listing them for $1,500 and stuff, like even those were selling out.
Mhm.
I went on like a weird website like Kohl's or something, like a clothing store.
Oh, yeah.
And they had it, and they were sold out. But what people would do to like stop the bots from buying is they would list them in a bundle and then like label it weirdly. So it wasn't like PlayStation 5 bundle. It was like video gaming bundle, including it was like 2 games and an extra controller and like a carrying case and the thing. And when I added it all up, it was like $850-ish. And I think I ended up paying like 900. I paid like $50 over.
Yeah.
I was fine with that. I wasn't going to pay like $1,000.
I got mine from Kohl's. You probably didn't buy it from it. Did you? Was it a third party seller? Because I got
it was
mine
a third party seller, but it was like
because Kohl's was only selling it because I had to do that. Kohl's was only selling it if you bought with the controller and like Spider-Man.
Yeah, mine came with Spider-Man, a controller, and like a cleaning cloth or something like.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the cloth, but it
was a third party seller, and it was fulfilled by Kohl's.
Oh, okay, all right.
So yeah, but like I ended up paying about $50 more than I had to. That was okay. I had the PS5, and I enjoyed it. I liked the PS5 a lot. So
yeah,
I come from the watch collecting world where you always pay a premium used. Like everything used is more expensive than new. So I'm used to that, and like I'll pay 50 or 100 or 150 or 250, not have to wait forever.
Right.
So,
Jamie, how many channels you got?
3
channels. What are they?
RNG Gamer is my main channel. That's my video gaming and collecting channel, and then I have RNG Gaming, which is the channel where I just screw around and like I'll do gameplay videos over there, and then I have my watch channel, which is called Watch RNG.
Nice.
Okay.
What got you into the whole watch thing?
Everybody has to have a secondary collecting hobby. So when you're out like hunting for crap and you're not finding any video games or something else you can look for, a lot of people look for like toys or vinyl records or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really have an interest in toys, and I don't really want to do vinyl. And I also collect vintage guitars, and I was like, I could do that, but I'm not going to find any vintage guitars. So I thought like I'll start looking for watches, and that would be easy. And it's not going to, if I go out with another content creator, like if Reggie and I go out hunting for video games, I'm not stepping all over him. He can hunt what he wants for, and I can do whatever I do. But
there's another content creator though that you could be stepping on his toes though. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean there are, but
Horny Boy Games with a Z. Horny Boy.
No, I like watches because they're really liquid, and they tend to appreciate or at least keep up with inflation, the more expensive ones. So if you've got like a bunch of money sitting in a savings account, not really doing anything, you might as well just buy a watch and just wear the watch and enjoy it, and then get your money back out of it later. So yeah, I've always liked watches. They're fun.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a totally different world. What I love about the watch collecting community is that everybody's rich. Like everybody's rich. So money doesn't mean anything, right? It's not like here where we're like, he has stadium events. That's a $20,000 game. I can brag about that. In the watch collecting community, nobody gives a crap if you have $1 million watch. Everybody's got $1 million. All you had to do is go buy it. What's cool is crap you can't buy. Stuff you can't have. So like you'll see somebody that'll pull out like a 1980s Casio that's worth $20, and they'll get as much like props from people as they will like a $250,000 Audemars Piguet or something. Like a crazy watch, just because you can't get it. You just can't get it.
I used to get the new G-Shock every year. So I'm gonna.
Dude, I got apology.
I love G-Shocks.
Right now I'm wearing it's hard to see, but it's this is a Vostok Commanderski. This is a Russian military officer's.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
And really, the only way to get one of these right now is to have someone basically smuggle it out of Russia, or if it's taken as a spoil off a dead.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What you telling me? That's
So-
been smuggling someo's butthole. Was that-
Yeah.
This one I got new. It came in the box. So unless I had the
America.
whole box in his
Kill,
butthole.
kill a commie.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's get into it. Ladies and
Wait
gentlemen.
a minute.
What?
Still alive. Super chatted.
Oh, I didn't see. I wasn't on the screen.
Thank you,
What
Still
was the
Alive.
last game? Thanks for the $5. What was the last game from your backlogs that you played or are playing? I'm currently enjoying Legacy of Kain Blood Omen on PS1. Pretty cool game. That stack of games I got from Project Retro. I played Little Ralph. I put a good 3 hours into it. That's probably the latest game. I should go back into the backlog, but when new game comes in, I pretty much play it. I at least try it. Well, that's not true. I got a lot of my shit sealed. I don't know. Backlog game? Nah, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. What about you, James?
Not really backlog. I've been playing damn, what the hell's that horror game that I said it last week. I can't think of the name of it. But damn, what is it? Blooper Team did it.
Chronos.
Yeah, Chronos. Yes.
It's another game just came out. It's not a backlog game.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't played, but I've been playing that game. It's like one of my favorite horror games current times right now. So loving that. So not necessarily going to a backlog, other than like I guess Game Boy. I've been playing some Game Boy stuff. I've been on a big Beavis and Butthead kick, so playing a lot of PC, like old like PC Beavis and Butthead shit. A lot of that point and click games. Playing that.
James, as a matter of fact, I think Project Retro is considering doing the Beavis and Butthead game on PlayStation.
I'm telling you, man. I'm on the first buyer. Let me know. I'm buying it. I'll buy it.
Dude, I was trying to talk him into it in Connecticut. I was like,
hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What about
Me,
you, Sean?
myself, I've been playing Cubivore on the GameCube. So there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been sitting on the shelf ever since I bought it like years ago and never fucking touched it. I said, let me see if the game's actually good. So I'm enjoying it. It's all right. It's weird.
Reggie?
Me, I've been playing a little bit of Skinny and Franco. Yeah. A little bit from
It's not a backlog game. You just got that like 2 weeks ago.
I know, I'm messing with you. But it's been out digital forever. I just got the physical copy, but mainly I'm still playing Death Stranding, even though I'm still slogging through it. It's getting a little bit better, but it's not to where it pulls me in that much. So I'm playing that periodically. And of course, me and Chris just beat Dead Island 2, which is my third time beating that game. So I love that game, dude. Like, oh, such a good game. Will, Sean, you guys got to hop up. Oh, James, you said you might play with us. So
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
James-
Great game, beautiful.
I don't play with you until you join us on COD. So that's it.
Dude, I played that game with you guys like 8 times, and you
2
don't
times.
play with Dead Island with me once.
We both did at the same time. Jamie, you have a system for covering your backlog. What's the latest backlog game you've delved into?
Everything I play comes out of the backlogs. It's all picked randomly out of the freaking backlog. But the last game I beat, it wasn't on a live stream, was a kind of obscure PS4/Vita game called Riddled Corpses EX.
Oh yeah.
Like a twin stick shooter kind of RPG. It's a grind fest, man. You just got to grind in that game. But I have to say, I enjoyed grinding. I ended up beating it over the course of a couple days.
Nice.
But yeah, that was the last one. And then, like I said, last night I beat RoboCop. So
Very cool.
that was picked by the viewers out of my backlog for me to play.
That's a cool game, though, isn't it? I mean, did you enjoy that game? Or
I enjoyed it. Everybody's like everybody said it was like one of the best games. I wouldn't say it was one of the best games, but I will say it was much better than it probably should have been.
Yeah.
it gets a little like repetitive.
Well,
But
it does. And RoboCop is I call him RoboCrop. I said it once by accident for 8 streams in a row. I called him RoboCrop. He's clunky and he moves slowly, so he's not very dynamic.
right.
So like moving around in the game isn't really that much fun, but the shooting feels really good. Like when you hit someone in the head and like everything explodes and it goes into slow motion. Like that was sick. But a lot of it was just kind of like Been here, done that. We killed the
It's-
same 15 enemies 1,000 times.
It's better than this one. I'll tell you that.
I have no doubt.
This one is.
Dude, you got the PAL version of it? I was trying to get that one.
That's
I got
the
Xbox
Japanese
version.
one.
This is the Japanese one. It
I
has
got the American Xbox one. But yeah, that game is. Ooh.
it's tough.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. This is the news. All right, guys. Sony physical games only account for 3% of the money Sony made last year. Sony Interactive Entertainment made roughly about $31.5 billion in its last fiscal year, which ended in March. 3% is $945 million when you look at the bigger picture, but it's still just a drop in the bucket. The year prior to the PS5's release, physical sales accounted for 6% of Sony's revenue. The following year, 5%, and that flatlined for a couple of years, and then 4%. Now we're down to 3%. It's probably why Sony is keeping a disc drive as an option for the PS6, but moving away from having it as a default. If you want to play physical shit, you're going to have to pay a premium for it in the future. It does beg the question, though. Are collectors the problem? Are you holding Sony back? Who's holding Sony back?
Why would I be holding Sony back?
Yeah,
How dare you?
I mean, physical's been degraded. If you think about it, like we're not even getting the full game on the disc. Usually, there's a big patch. So, the art of physical games in the future. I mean, even now, it's like, what the hell? I mean, people might just. I mean, there's more people are playing digital than ever. So,
but we as collectors and players put it as art. You know, those businesses, they never put it as art. They put it as product. It's product and business and money. They don't give. They never gave a shit. You know, so what are you gonna? You know.
Yeah, well, it really doesn't.
So yes, it is our fault because we put our feelings behind plastic discs and fucking like shit like that.
Yeah, but they found a way to degrade it though. You know, like think about it. You buy a game for PS6, you put it in. You probably has to be connected online to download it, to even play it.
Most likely,
so like, dude,
yeah.
You know, physical media today is just like you have to be connected online at all times to be able to play anything. So you feel like it's just not really. I don't know, man. This is bad. That's why I kind of. What's up?
Is PS4 or PS5 the last collecting console? You think?
I think the 5 is.
Yeah,
I mean,
5,
indie games. If you get indie physical games, obviously those will be complete games. You know, you get those from limited companies or whoever puts them out. But like AAA titles, you can forget the whole game or the planned game being on the disc. I mean, in order for those games to really do well, they're kind of stray away. They're trying to stray away from single player games. They want people to subscribe and keep playing games over a long period of time. Like Grand Theft Auto 6 might have some kind of subscription service. They're saying that, but we'll see what happens. Like I think they're talking about rumor the game might be $100 or whatever like that. So they want us. They're trying to stray away from the single player experience pretty much. So if they get people playing like multiplayer games, that's where they're going to continue to make money at. That's where the money is at.
That gaming model is like 8 years old, and that's why and it's failing now because, you know, as you can see, it's failing because they've been coming out with the games that they started 8 years ago. Because that's the way that they thought that the future was going, like games like Concord or what was it? There was another Babylon that lasted like a week. Now they're seeing that that's not in vogue anymore. Nobody wants to do that shit, and they already had all this money into it. They had to release it, and they're losing their tails over it. So,
Jamie, do you chase and follow any?
We'll see single player games come back. Definitely.
Do you chase and follow any limited edition companies or?
Oh.
Yeah, of course, all of them, and I buy like friggin' thousands of dollars of crap from them every year.
Which one's your favorite one? Or at least
was Red Art Games, man.
Yeah,
I like Red Art a lot, but they kind of they haven't been dropping as many bangers for me recently.
They switched management from what I heard. So yeah.
So you were talking about like the companies and this gaming model that was popular 8 years ago, and I have an idea of this or a theory about it. See, the problem is that the investors and the people in the boardroom, and you know, at Sony, the vast majority of their revenue comes from their insurance company. They're primarily an insurance company in Japan. That's where most of their money comes from. So gaming is just a small footnote in their overall market. The problem is that people don't realize that the game world is a lot of different markets. So if you look at television, you might say like there are people that like sports, there are people that like drama, there are people that like reality TV. They treat all those things totally different, right? You can dump a bunch of money into a sports broadcasting channel and you're not like expecting it to affect people that watch soap operas every day, right? It's a totally different market done through the same medium. They don't realize that with video games. They see all video games are the same. So they're like, Sony's dumping $900 million a year into video games. And it's like, what percentage of that is for live service games? Because to me, an online game or a live service game is the video game equivalency of sports, right? It's a competitive thing where people get together and they watch people compete or whatever that is. That should be treated as a totally separate thing. As a matter of fact, that should actually be categorized as a separate market than someone who really wants to play Expedition 33. So when they're like, oh yeah, the overall market share of the video games has dropped, but our physical sales have dropped by 1% over the last quarter. Is that because it's a decrease in people that like single player games, or is it because there's an increase of people playing more online competitive games that don't have physical counterparts?
Right.
Just because the total allocation of the money you've spent and the revenue you've gained from your gaming sector has shifted because of the certain percentage of physical games. I want to know how much gaming grew, because as I understand it, Sony's gaming revenue grew, although the percentage of physical games went down. Is that percentage? Do they sell the same amount of physical games, but some online game was so huge that it lowered that percentage? And we don't have those numbers. And I don't think they're looking into those numbers. I think probably more physical games were sold, but digital is growing so fast, the number of games sold seems smaller because it's a smaller percentage of that chunk.
Plus, they're probably
nobody ever talks about that.
Plus, they're probably counting in microtransactions and all that.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Is the guy you work with the PhD in statistics? Is that you?
No. No. I do not have a PhD in statistics. You don't have to worry about that.
Talking in third person.
Next story.
I am a neuroscientist, though.
There you go.
New Jersey.
We're gonna have to have a new segment on the show weekly of Jamie just coming on and doing statistics on gaming.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense when you talk about things like they say, like the housing market. They're like there were 30% fewer single family homes sold, and you're like, is it 30% were sold, or is it that the total market, the number of single family homes sold had a smaller portion of that because maybe more apartments were sold? Because I know they're not selling less houses. There's more people every year.
Right.
There's more people gaming every year than there were before. So when they say like physical games were 4%, they might have sold 40 million games this year physically, and they might have sold 30 million last year. But last year they also only did $852,000 in digital sales, and this year they did 1.25 billion. Right. So that would lower that percentage.
Right.
Yeah, because
so the market's growing, but it's just growing at a smaller pace than the rest of that market.
Yeah,
which is why they need to be separated out.
Which also coincides with the time that like around the Pro came out and the Slim came out, which is primarily a digital system in case you buy the add-on disk drive, which would promote a digital future. But if I remember last year or a couple months ago, I think they came out with the sales of the disk drive, and it blew their expectations.
Yeah, it was selling 4 to 1 what they were expecting.
Yeah, so
there's also a ton of bullshit. Companies love to bullshit to like satisfy their shareholders. Nintendo is my favorite right now because everybody's super pissed at the Switch 2, and I don't know anybody that's really enjoying it a lot. And they're like, I just like the Switch 1 better. They're like, Nintendo is like, the Switch 2 is outselling the Switch 1 right now by 30%. And I was like, dumbasses, you couldn't even buy a Switch 1. For like 2 years after it came out, it was sold out.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? So really, the truth is, if there had been like unlimited Switch 1s, would you be telling me that the Switch 2 is outperforming what that would have happened? And the answer is no.
Right.
I know. I bought my Switch from a scalper on fucking eBay. So
very fair point. All right, guys. Moving on to the next story. New Jersey actor Ernest W. Hines, best known for his roles in Resident Evil video games, was charged with attempted homicide for allegedly shooting at a lady in a road rage incident. Ernie cut off a woman while she was attempting to merge at a red light. As they approached the light, and he began cussing her out, threatening her life, and fired a single shot out the window and caught her. And she caught the bullet in the nose. She called the cops, and he fled to the nearby Stockton University. Cops went on the hunt, shut down the campus for about 3 hours, and they found him at a nearby residence. And he swore up and down that lady was a zombie. The lady was okay in the end. No, I'm kidding. Okay, that part's not real, but everything else is. The lady was okay in the end. The cops strangely shared a professional headshot instead of his mugshot. Ernie was a face model for Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles and Resident Evil 5. I have no clue who he was in either game, but yeah, there he is. Good job, Ernie.
Chill out with that road rage.
I think we can all say, man, we've all been there before.
Yeah.
I mean, the key word there was Jersey for one. So
Jersey.
I don't understand how it was attempted homicide and not attempted second-degree murder.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what New Jersey laws are like.
She got hit, right? You said.
Yeah,
through the nose.
How in the nose, dude?
How the fuck did you get shot through the nose, dude? That's insane.
I want to know, like, was she like facing forward and it just like grazed the tip of her nose?
That's what I envisioned in my mind.
Right.
It looked like someone took a whole punch and just went like on the edge of her nose.
Dude,
get out.
You know, she fucking shit her pants. Like she had to change her fucking diapers right there.
What nobody's asking is like, what in the hell did that woman do to deserve that?
It's just
she made him real pissed off, man.
Well, in Jersey, you're not allowed to make left turns, so maybe she went to make a left turn. Yeah. They have.
So he is a giant asshole. Then
they have what they call jug handles. So you got to go like. You got to go all the way down the road to make a right turn. That loops around to make the left turn.
Can you pump your gas in Jersey anymore?
No.
Still can't.
No.
That's crazy.
It's the last state, the last holdout.
Jersey sucks, dude.
That's crazy.
Jersey sucks. We're gonna condemn a whole state based on the actions of one fucking failed actor. Yeah, Jesus. All right, Nintendo. Yes, Nintendo is becoming a real-life evil corporation. It's like they took the script from an anime and made it their mission statement. Their newly approved U.S. patent has left the gaming world stunned. Patent number 1240337 broadly covers summoning additional characters in a game to fight alongside the player. That's right, you heard me. Nintendo is patenting the summoning game mechanic. It breaks down like this: if a game lets you move your hero, summon a companion, and have that companion fight enemies, whether directly controlled or automated, it could fall under Nintendo's new claim. Now, how many games can you think of that use this summoning? Imagine those games were released tomorrow. Persona, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Final Fantasy, on and on. All of those dickheads could find themselves in court over this shit. And we all have Power World to thank for Nintendo's latest legal spaz. I'm curious to see if this will actually hold up in court, though. If it does, I'm going to patent walking down the street. I'll be rich.
Well, so I read this patent information when they published it, and it's word salad where they try to describe, like through legalese, every single possible way. But what they left out was that part of the patent includes the setting in which you summon the enemies or summon your helpers. So if you look at like Shin Megami Tensei, which uses the same mechanics, they were talking about the normal view from Pokemon where it's like this static image and you're over the shoulder and you throw the Pokemon out in front of you. Part of that is included. And I think that was included to try to help them get the patent through, because there's no way this is going to hold up in court. It will be struck down because people were doing this before Nintendo even did it. And there's tons of empirical proof of that. However, that Pokemon view that you get when you go into a combat, they can patent that. I mean, that is associated with Pokemon. I don't think of any other game that uses that view specifically.
Well, now I'm assuming that they want it for Nintendo published games only. But what if it's a third party company that's putting a game on Nintendo? Would they have a problem with that? Because the reason I say that is almost every game that comes out now, nothing's an exclusive anymore. So
That's
is
true.
it really going to affect anything? Right?
There's also things like there are many other mechanics that we use in video games all the time. Like the loading screen is patented. And
Really?
yeah, even putting a game on a disc, Sony owns the rights to have a game encoded on a disc. And other companies just pay them a licensing fee to use that.
Yeah.
And so what'll happen is someone will just have to pay Nintendo they'll probably charge them like $1,000 or something for a licensing fee for your game.
Well, that's why Xbox had the HD DVDs because Sony was Blu-ray.
Yep.
And Microsoft made their own. And what did the Wii U use? They had their own proprietary disc. Nintendo had their own proprietary.
Weird, man. They're like made out of glass. Like it was
They have like soft sides. It's like very strange.
And now there's tons of like patents out there for like audio encoding and encryption and processing. Even things like, if you have music in your game and the music was like auto-tuned, you got to freaking pay Antares, the company that owns that, a licensing fee to have that in your game.
Yeah.
So I think even if it goes through, it's going to be okay. And let's not forget that Sony owns the patent on when watching an advertisement, you have to answer a question or yell out the name of the advertiser to be able to skip the advertisement. And Sony has not allowed that to be used. Lots of companies want you to do that when you're watching TV or you're watching something streaming. They would show an ad and you had to it would be like, now that you've watched this ad, tell me how much this box of tampons is going for. If you don't answer it correctly, then they'll play the ad again.
Oh, Jesus, fuck that shit.
Sony owns that. The hell? They own that patent, and they are sitting on it to save us from that crap. Could you imagine having to yell out freaking like Progressive Insurance every time a Progressive ad came on? It would just play the video over and over and over again.
I had something like that. I had something happen like that on my phone the other day. I was going to some website to do something or order something, but before I could go to it, it brought me to an ad where I had to they were like, play level 1 of this game. Yep. And it wouldn't let me skip it until I played the fucking level 1 of some, it looked like some Advanced Wars like clone or something like that. Yep. And then the X would pop up where I could X out of the damn thing.
Yep.
So
beautiful. Love it.
Thanks, I'm just happy
for saving us from that.
I'm happy it doesn't happen during Pornhub yet.
All right. Next story on the latest episode of the Game Masters podcast. What a pretentious title, the Game Masters. The proverbial glove was slapped in our boy Sean's face, an affront so egregious that it cannot be forgiven. Gamer Aimer filmed herself beating the shit out of Sean at Street Fighter, and then proceeded to ridicule and shame him on the show. Brandy says it was all for charity or some bullshit. I don't buy it. But then later Brandy showed off a PlayStation banner that she got at the Retro World Expo, and then she just throws it on the bathroom floor. I don't know if you know about her bathroom floor, but that is the bathroom floor. That's the bathroom where gaming memorabilia goes to die, and that's where it remains to this day. Shame on you, shame. We do have some footage here of what happened at the show. So we're going to roll this clip real quick.
All right. So I'm playing someone, and we are going to play now. All right. Sure hope I'm good at this and filming. We'll just pretend like you let me win, just in case you really did lose.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
No.
Sean looked like he was just going through the emotions.
Oh man,
John.
Oh my God! You
What
embarrassed us
the
on
hell?
on the
I got
world
so many
stage.
questions.
I blame it on the controller.
No. Sean, I got so many. Okay, first of all, Gamer Aimer beat you while filming and playing the game at the same time?
Standing still, basically,
She was
too.
recording and beat you?
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
Fair and
my
square.
God.
With the
Fair and
lightning
square.
kicks.
I know she spammed the fuck out of those things. I was still trying to like figure out what the fuck jump and punch was on the goddamn Super Nintendo.
Because you played on Genesis, huh? Back in the day.
I just haven't played that game in like 7,000 years. So I was like, I only know one YouTuber that it's the only game he's ever played, and that's the wrong way of playing games, if you know what I mean. But the fucking no, the whole. What was your other question? Come on, where's the rest of the roast?
Spammer, aimer.
That's what you get for playing games on easy. You can't play games on easy. That's what you get.
Well, that's what you get for playing games on a Super Nintendo. Is what that's all about.
No, the whole spiel was they were playing bingo or something, so they had to run around and do all these fucking things to cross things off. And one of the challenges was to beat somebody at a video game. So she had about 2 minutes left of like bingo, to finish it. So she's like, Sean, come with me real quick. Let me beat you in the game. So that's what it was. I mean, fuck am I supposed to?
No, we this challenge is for real. Let's go.
Yeah. I was gonna be that asshole that like was like, no, sorry, we got to do it again.
The dream crush.
Yeah, Sean. In Sean's defense, he had so much studs on him, weighting them spikes on him.
I am a stud, man.
Drew off his whole control.
All right,
CJ's gonna be. I think she's putting a video out for that. Isn't CJ's gaming channel?
She was running the bingo. Yeah, so she'll have the there was like 4 of them doing it, and she'll have the full bingo challenge going on. So CJ's gaming channel. So go over there and subscribe if you want to see that.
Yeah, CJ is the mastermind of this entire conspiracy to make PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast look like ass on in public.
Well, though, what I didn't get was when Brenny goes, I'm playing a game with this guy.
Yeah, I know. Like
some random dude.
On, Brandy.
Shame on you, Brandy. Shame on the Game Masters podcast. Shame.
No. For my participation, she should send me that PlayStation banner. There we go.
I messaged her. I was like, "Hey, can I buy that PlayStation banner?" And then I look correct. Can I save the PlayStation banner from you? She's got to clear out that bathroom. Get the games out of the bathroom. Put them on a proper shelf. All right. Last story of the night.
That was a lot of fun. She's a good person. I like her.
Do you guys remember when games from Limited Run were full on disc and cart? Well, those days are over. Does It Play, an online resource that identifies how much of a game's data is included on the physical media, reported that Limited Run games Shinobi Art of Vengeance comes with DLC code inside the box. The video game community is holding its collective breath to see if they will inevitably bust out their first Switch 2 key card game. On that day, Limited Run's villain arc will have reached its peak. Come on, guys. We saw this coming. Yep. This is coming. Yeah, it's a sad.
They used to get away with it. The only reason I used to give them the pass when they would do things like this was I'd say, well, it's not one of their numbered releases. This is one of their numbered releases. So I actually put Shinobi in today, and I was playing Shinobi today on the Switch. And it took about 10 minutes to download the update, and it took another 20 minutes for the code thing to update. So I was like, what the fuck am I playing on right now? This is like a 2D fucking game. I should be in this thing already. So
I did play the demo. I enjoyed the game very much. And
the game is fucking awesome. It's really good.
Considering getting it, but I don't know, man. I can't support this kind of behavior.
I see why Modern Vintage Gamer left. He's leaving. He's leaving Limited Run, going to digital Eclipse.
He announced that today, right?
Yeah, I mean, this probably doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm just saying, but yeah, I mean, I don't get that. I mean, I can see if it was with a not a numbered release, but
Well,
it could be an order bonus, but still, like I feel like that should be. I don't know.
well,
So I learned a little bit about this not that long ago, and it turns out that when you press something to a disc, if it is different than the original release, so they released Shinobi Art of Vengeance, right? They had to go through the approval process. They had to go through the ESRB rating. They had to do all of that, which costs money. And they released the DLC separately. If you include the DLC with the original game, that's considered to be a totally separate release.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You have to run it back through the ESRB. You have to run it back through approval. It has to be, that costs a lot of money. But the reason that they don't do this is because I've heard that on second releases of games, it doesn't get pushed through the ESRB at the same rate it does as an initial release. And sometimes it can take up to like 2 years for that second version of the game to get approved.
Right.
So this is, like I said, it's just the original game with the DLC. But if they wanted to include all that stuff on disc, it would take forever. And that's why a lot of times these games that like they announce that are digital only, and they're like, we're going to wait for the DLC to come out. It's for that exact reason. So while I don't want them to do it, while I wish that was not a thing, I think that's one of the main reasons holding them up. It's a logistics issue. I
first learned about that when this one came out, Cyberpunk, with the Phantom Liberty, because this came out later on, but it was a code. It was a code in the box for the DLC and
for PlayStation.
Yeah, for PlayStation. And Sony's reasoning was they counted as two different SKUs, just like what Jamie said, basically. So,
because Xbox that on Xbox it was all on the disc there.
All on the disc.
Sony
on the Switch too as well.
It's a later, but it's a later release. So there you go.
Yep.
They
ready to
fuck
get into
you
it?
at the drive-through. They fuck you at the drive.
All right, let's get into it.
Whoa, what the hell?
Well, this is
all right. What the hell? We'll be back here shortly. Jamie, I don't know if you haven't seen this before. What the hell? I'm going to show you 5 different old school commercials. Okay. I'm gonna ask you something about the commercial, whether it's pertaining to something inside the commercial or about what's shown. And really, it's just you guys versus each other versus the chat. So whoever gets it right gets the point.
And Will cheats. So. And the prize is absolutely nothing. So.
Exactly.
Glory. That's the only prize I need.
Yeah,
exactly. All right. Will's coming back here. So
and luckily it doesn't seem like we have Gore in the chat, and he usually kills the whole thing. So
Gore's probably still messing with that Silent Hill puzzle box. Yeah, he got that Silent Hill puzzle box from Konami, so he's probably messing with that still.
Fucking Reggie.
All right, Will, we're about to play what the hell here. I'm gonna jump
you
first
got,
in here.
You got the thing up? Did you run it?
Yeah, I run it.
I was waiting for you to notice it, Sean.
I just noticed it. You fucking jackass.
All right, first one up here.
When it's dead to me, they can't kill me. Gotta stay smart. They're not gonna win.
What the fuck are you gonna ask me on that? How many bullets did he have in the fucking gun?
He sweat. All right. The question I asked you, gentlemen, in chat is, what color was the cartridge on the SNES for Doom?
Red.
You don't have to hold your hand up? Jesus.
No, you just yell it out.
Oh, just yell it out. Reggie got it. Point for Reggie.
Jamie, I told you at the beginning, there's no manners. Everything's cutthroat on this one.
We need a buzzer in here somewhere. Yes, red is right. Reggie got the first one up. All right. Next one up here.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
Nope.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
Let me check. No.
Is it here yet?
Pokemon Stadium 2 will be here on March 28th. Until then, $10 reserves your copy and gets you a collector's edition poster with tons of Pokemon. So you'll be ready to battle with your gold and silver characters in 3D.
Cool. Is it here yet?
No.
Rated E for everyone.
I know what he's going to ask.
Right?
I know. I think I do.
How many Pokemon were? No, I'm playing. How many times he said? Is it here?
9.
Are you kidding me?
Reggie got it.
God damn! I was thinking it was gonna be what was the MSRP? $79.99.
I almost messed up because he said he whispered it at the end of the commercial. Like they got the
Yeah, he did. He did. I didn't know he catch that or not. Yeah.
And Will, you're wrong because it said on the bottom $69.95. So
Oh shit! Oh, you would have won, Sean. Congratulations. Yeah, but you
Is it
didn't.
here
Reggie
yet?
won. Yeah, Reggie won. Yeah.
All right, 2 points for Reggie. All right, next one up here.
For the brightest colors always. What the?
Introducing Battle Tanks for Nintendo 64. Explosive tank action for up to 4 players.
Battle tanks.
I love that commercial when I was a kid. It was so funny.
Classic. Didn't they have like 2 games for the 64 too? Was it like Global Assault?
Yeah.
Was it a green card or something like that?
Yeah.
All right. The question I asked you, gentlemen, in chat: what was that teddy bear's character based on?
Snuggles.
Jamie got it.
Jamie got it.
Snuggles. Jamie got it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Downey. I said Downey saw.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jamie.
Jamie got
Yeah,
it.
a lot of people
All right.
forgot that, but yeah.
I forgot to tell you before the show started. You're supposed to let the host win.
All right. I got 2. Yeah, I got 2 more here. All right, next one up.
Oh, the damage we can do. Wreaking havoc and destruction. Bomberman will never know what hit him. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Wario takes on Bomberman in the explosive new adventure Wario Blast on Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
I love it.
I know what you're going to ask.
Dude, I thought that was a butthole right at the beginning.
The question I ask is, who's the special guest character in that game?
Wario.
Whoa.
Or Bomberman.
Bomberman.
Oh, Will got it.
No, I got one.
Bomberman.
I said it before him.
I thought you were going to ask how many times he kissed that bomb.
Bomberman is it. All right, let's see if anybody can tie with Reggie here. Reggie 2, Jamie 1, Will 1. All right, last one up here.
It's coming up the plumbing for Luigi's in a bind. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right behind. Fighter flies, cheaper shites, they're all coming out the pipes.
Mario, where are you? It's Atari Mario Brothers with Mario from Donkey Kong, his brother Luigi, and lots of crazy creatures. And it's twice the fun when 2 play at once, because you need all the help you can get. Mario, where are you? Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
Wow, Luigi was in the first commercial.
Mario. All right. Mario Brothers and Atari doesn't hit the same.
Captain Lou Albano. Did I win?
Was that him? It looked
No,
like him,
it
but
wasn't.
That wasn't him. Well, it wasn't him, but yeah.
All right. What year was displayed at the bottom of the screen?
1983.
Oh,
yeah, Reggie got it.
Man, Reggie.
A champion.
Reggie, you brought the A game tonight.
Yeah, I've been on a losing streak for a while, so I just stepped it up.
Reggie got it.
Sean, I don't know how many you got shut out tonight, Sean.
I got shut out. Well, I did say Bomberman the same time as you, but I gave it to you because I knew that you just argued with me. So
no, you didn't.
Go back to the tape.
We'll check the replay. There's some sort of delay here because I live in the past and Sean lives in the future. But no, I won that one. Well, anyway, the final score: Reggie 3, Jamie had 1, and I had 1 as well. So there
you go.
And the chat, you guys were a big letdown tonight. Thank you.
Oh, they got it, but you gotta they gotta type and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah. See, it's guy Wario's lips. That was a butthole, dude. I promise. All right, let's see. Moving along. Reggie, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is the would Will buy it segment, and I'm not going to buy that.
No, sir, I am not. What do you got for me, Reggie?
Well, guys, we got a bunch of games to go through, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Will is into fighting games. He might not be that good at them, but he enjoys them a lot. But I thought this fighting game will be a great game for him to have in his collection. This game is called God of Rock. This is a verse fighting game where instead of controlling your characters completely, you go by the tunes and button presses. So as you go with the song and you get like perfect like pushes, you do better combos. Or you get a energy bar filled for a super combo or super move. So the game has a lot of good tunes, and I feel like Will is a man of music. So I think this is a game that Will could appreciate. Will?
Yeah, I'd buy this one. I'm aware of it. I have not seen it out in the wild, but yeah, this is something I'd pick up.
Yeah,
it looks pretty cool.
And it's like $10 on Amazon. Well, depending on what system you get on, it's on the Xbox, PS4, PS5, Switch. But PS4 is the cheapest one from what I remember. But it gets intense, Will, as you can see. They're matching up and everything. But
can you play? Can you play with the guitar?
Yeah, if you want, you sure can.
There you go.
Would you really play with a guitar?
I don't have a PS4 or 5 guitar. Who put that out? Harmonic? No, is it Harmonix?
Mundos Games or something like that. I can't remember who published it.
No, I'm talking about the guitar. They just came out with a guitar recently.
Oh,
yeah.
I forget.
Anyway, yeah, I would play this. I'd play guitar. I'd play with buttons. Yeah, I'd play it in the house with a mouse with a fox in a box.
Will, are you a fan of Star Fox?
No.
Ooh, and we're gonna skip the next game.
Okay, good.
No, we're gonna show it anyway because maybe I can change your mind. If you're a fan of old school Star Fox, well, hey, check out this game. Oops, it's the wrong button here. Here we go. Star X for the Game Boy Advance. Will, you're shaking your head already. You haven't even seen the gameplay. Look at this.
It's Game Boy Advance, so there's no rays being traced on this one. You know what I mean? And look at this. Look at this. Will, it looks janky as fuck.
Wow, dude. I guess I don't even need to explain. I won't even waste my breath. Like, Will's literally discussed it.
You go pew with some funny, odd things, and if you use your imagination, you can pretend they're spaceships. And no, I'm not into it.
All right, guys. So we got Will's response to this one, man. So yeah, he doesn't like it. So okay, we'll move on to the next one. Jeez, man, I thought you were gonna be impressed, but
come on. You know better, Reggie.
I thought you were gonna like it. I thought you were gonna give it a chance, but Will, I see how you get down, man. Next game. Which was a spoiler earlier because Jamie had mentioned it. We have Spike Out for the Xbox. This is, I think, the third or fourth game in the series, but it's the only game that got ported to the consoles. And it's the best game, I think. It's a beat 'em up game, a 3D beat 'em up game. But the only thing I had a problem with this game personally is that it's not 2 players, if I remember correctly. Maybe somebody in the chat could let me know for sure because I don't remember. But it is an awesome beat 'em up game that really it has that Sega arcade feel to it. It's just fun. It's not very technical. You're just going around beating people up, using weapons, super moves. It has a weird story mode about gang violence and all that stuff, or gangs going against other gangs. But it's pretty, I don't know, it's just so mid-2000s. Like, I feel like a lot of people would love this. It would have did better, probably, if it was on the PS2 as well. But some ports of Sega games had trouble on the PS2, so they probably just went with Xbox exclusively for that reason. But other than that, I mean, Will, from what you're seeing here, I mean, look at all this arcade action here. Would Will buy this?
Now I saw this on Jamie. I saw this on your Siege. Is it Siege or Siege?
Siege.
So I saw this on your Siege video, and I saw the price tag attached to the freaking box. So right there, I'll take and tell you no. I do get some Def Jam vibes,
right?
But not good ones.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a no. It's a no for me. It's just too jank.
Well, to me, it looks like a Kuza with a skin change. You know, so
with a skin change.
Jamie, did you play yours?
No, I haven't played it yet. It's still in my backlog. Like everything else. The other 2,000 games in my backlog.
Bury it.
Well, I hope the audience is keeping count because keep count of the score.
Only one. Jedi Run's not here right now for us to keep count. So what up, Steve?
Kate Dog has the RNG and OnlyFans. I'd sub. Well, you got three channels. What's a fourth? Come on.
Yeah, 4 channel. You might as well.
Why not? Okay, next game. I think Will is a fan of survival horror games. We have Remothered Tormented Fathers for the PS4, Switch, and I believe the Xbox. Now, this is a survival horror game that is very similar to games like Hunting Ground, Clock Tower 3, and I even think Resident Evil 2 Remake took inspiration from this game because of the stalker, Mr. X, which I hate people calling him that. I just like to call him the Tyrant. But in this game, you play as Rosemary Reed or something like. I think that was her name, and she's investigating these missing children. And she goes to this guy's house. She smokes a lot in the game too because she runs a lot, I guess. But once you get in,
it evens out.
It evens out, right? But once you get into the house, you get thrown out, but you sneak back in. But when you sneak back in, the owner of the house finds out, and he's chasing you with a sickle. So you have to hide from him. And it's pretty terrifying because she's wearing heels, and the heels are loud. So you have to tiptoe and everything like that. But when he comes after you, he comes at you hard. So you got to really like move out of the way. Like there's hiding spots and stuff like that, or you can outrun him at certain points. But it's very tense because he's always around. Like he's actually looking around for you. He could be quiet sometimes, or you can hear him talking crap. Very terrifying. And like when you hide in the game, there's like this little cruiser that comes up that like you're breathing. You have to keep it in the circle, and if you don't, he finds you, and you know what happens after that. Lots of tense moments in this game. This game is scary for the reason that not a scary moment can happen at any time. It's not like scripted. You know what I mean? I remember there's one part in the game where we were like in this waterway. We were under the house and we were walking through the water, and this guy was stabbing through the ceiling, like trying to get me. It was really terrifying. And it's like these quick time events and stuff like that. So it's pretty intense, man. Yeah, you can see it right there. And yes, she does look like a famous actress out there. I'm wondering if anybody in chat could guess who she looks like.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, exactly. So, it got killed right there. Here's one of the scary parts of this game. You're in the wine cellar. You can see it's like a narrow corridor. So he's down there looking for you. But if he's in front of you, he's going to get you. So it's very terrifying, like going through this corridor right here. But Will, I said a lot about this game already. Do you think this is something you would pick up?
Now, let me tell you, I've had both. There's 2 of these Remothered games, right?
Yeah.
I've had them both on my want list for a long time. Ooh. But now, seeing the game, that she's a smoker, because I quit smoking recently. Well, about a year ago, I quit smoking. Seeing that she's a woman.
Are you turning into a pussy right now?
Seeing that she's a woman smoking, running around in high heels, and fuck them kids. I'm not going to buy this game anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'd grab this shit. This looks good.
This looks good. Okay.
No, I totally grab. But the high heels, I don't know. It just seems like
she takes them off, but not early enough when the killer starts coming out there. She should have took them off earlier in the game. She doesn't take them off until she gets down to that water area that you saw. So it's like
those bastards of the ESRB who slapped an M on this just because she's smoking.
Probably.
Puritanical sons of bitches over there.
Reggie, I mean, you see how much I run, and that's why I smoke. So.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because the next game
this guy naked. I think he's naked. under the apron.
Yeah, naked. Behind you, the ass and everything. That's why.
Yeah,
you can see his ass.
Or nothing.
Oh, man ass. I am there, dude.
It's
Sign me
insane,
up.
dude. Like the stalkers in that game are just some of it. Like they're intense, but I won't
Shit,
spoil it.
man ass. I'm buying a copy sealed and unsealed. Let's go.
Yeah. And the next game here, which I feel that you're going to say yes to, Remothered Broken Porcelain.
Oh, there we
sequel.
go.
I just said
Yeah,
I would play it.
I know, but I have to show it anyways, man. Just to let everybody know how it looks and everything.
It looks a lot cleaner than the last one.
It, in some ways, it is. In some ways, it isn't. I'll say. It did have a bunch of issues in the beginning when this game came out, but with patches, they fixed a lot of it. So by the time you play it, it'll be perfect for you. The game serves as a prequel and a sequel, so it's kind of cool in that way. But there's more stalkers here. You're kind of stuck in this hotel in the winter. You can't leave because there's a big winter storm going on. But everybody, a lot of people in this game become possessed. You never know who's going to be possessed or whatever like that. Your friends, the owner or whatever like that. It's pretty trippy. So and we already got the answer that you'll pick this up. So you're not going to change your mind, right?
I still want to grab both of these. The title cards, they remind me of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for on purpose.
Yeah.
Well, you know who usually has these on sale, right?
Who? VGP?
Yep.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I only buy from what's the word I'm looking for? Ethical companies.
I looked online before I posted this, and I said, "Who has these at a good price?" And it was like Strawberry Games, and we know that's VGP. So yeah, but Will, I think you should pick these up, man, while they're on sale, man. I think they're going to increase.
Strawberry Games in VGP? And is it? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure. I thought they were.
Yeah,
Strawberry Entertainment.
Yeah, Strawberry is the one that sends you stuff through Amazon.
Yeah.
All right, so Will, I'm still going to mark that as a yes for both games. You just
it's
for
a
a
yes.
different person.
Oh, I thought she was pregnant. That's just a basketball. Never mind.
Yeah. Next game here, Bolt Gun for the Switch, boomer shooter that I don't think got a lot of publicity for it. It just kind of ran. I found it by the time I got this game, it was already on Woo.
Yeah.
And as you can see, you're going through that universe, and
it's an awesome game.
It is an awesome game, but I don't really have to say much about it, obviously. But Will, are you into the boomer shooters?
No, it looks a little doomish, and it's just too busy, too overly gory for it, just for the sake of being gory. No, I'm not in on this one.
All right.
This ain't for me.
We'll get scared at the gore,
We get scared of the gore. No, I don't.
When he's playing Dead by Daylight and he's screaming like a little girl.
That's my girlfriend, dude. What the hell are you talking about?
That's you, dude. She tells you to shut up.
This next game, I hope you'll like. And this is Owlboy for the Switch, also available for the PS4. This game was made by one person. It's a Metroidvania game that takes place in the skies. What do you think about that, Will? In the skies. It's already suck you in, right? So this game came out a while ago. It's still a very cheap game. I feel bad because a lot of people still don't know about this. I got about halfway through the game. I was enjoying it. I just kind of stopped playing it at the time. But it just has a really cool aspect to it, where you see he's carrying the guy and the guy's shooting the gun for him. The game just really plays like a different type of Metroidvania, but it's just really, I don't know, there's something about it that's just really beautiful. It makes you want to see what the next area looks like, what's going to happen in the story. But yeah, Will, what do you think so far?
Now, I have bought this game, and I bought it for one of my children because that's what Switch games are for, children. And no,
but it's on PS4 as well, Will. I said that in the beginning.
I bought it on Switch, and I bought it for I think it was 2 years ago. I bought this game. It doesn't grab me.
Okay. I was going to.
I don't know. The games of this style are like a dime a dozen these days. You know what I mean?
But not all of them are good though. I mean, everybody used to Metroidvania, hey, get this game. But when they're done with like sprites like that, I feel like they're going to be pretty solid. And this game is one of the top ones out there. Just nobody knows yet. But they'll when the game becomes expensive, then they'll say, "Oh my God, I'm looking for this game forever." Yeah. But right now it's cheap. And
I bought that collector's edition when it first came out. And that's about as far as I got with it. I never I never put it in and played it.
Joel actually had the creator of the game on Media Glitch. They did a review with him on a live stream. I have to pull it out to get that footage someday. But all right, well, Will won't buy this, so we'll move on to the next game. The next game here is something Jamie will be familiar with. This is another Metroidvania game that he talked about recently. And this is After Image, but not the PS5 version. PS4 with the upgrade for me, and of course the Switch version. Now, Jamie, what did you think of this game when you played it?
I only played a little bit of the demo and just enough to cover it on the channel. I didn't dive into it. It plays surprisingly well. It's very fluid. It feels like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I love the art style of it.
Yes,
it's strange to me how zoomed out it looks.
Yeah.
And at first, I didn't like that because I felt like I was losing detail. But then, as I played it, I realized that is an artistic decision
approach
that makes you realize just how insignificant you are in the world.
Wow,
that was deep. That was deep, man.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those games that's like beloved later, like you felt about Owlboy, because several different content creators I know of who I really respect their taste in gaming pushed this hard when it came out, and just people didn't pick up on it.
Right.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate, man. People a lot of times today, when the game doesn't get promoted properly, they'll find out about it late, and by that time they want to get a physical for it. Everybody wants it, then the price jumps up. But hey, we'll talk about it as much as we can to promote it. But the important thing right now is, would Will buy this?
Okay, when you first showed it, I wrote it off, just like the Owlboy. You know, another one of these games. It looks like another one of these games. It looks like another one of these games. I gotta tell you, Jamie, you sold me on this.
Yeah,
Reggie, you should take notes. And yes,
I didn't even finish. I handed it to Jamie.
Jamie, you should sell cars because Will would buy it.
Dude,
there we go.
I get that. That's one of my best comments. Most comments I get is like, you should sell stuff.
Yeah, Jamie sold me on it. Yeah, I'd buy it.
Jamie, that's a tough thing to do, to sell Will on a game. Because,
it is.
The whole reason of this segment is because Will just hates everything usually.
That's not true, dude.
He's like,
we don't even know why he plays video games, because he just hates every fucking thing that comes out.
Which is particular. I'm picky, dude.
Yeah, this is the image we started with when we started this segment. Like, we will buy it, so you can see how.
Yes, I am picky, and yeah, for the past 5 years, I only eat Dino Nuggies for lunch, right, John?
I love Dino Nuggies.
I have a feeling this next game. I'm trying to be confident, but this next game I have a feeling they're going to say no on immediately. But this was talked about in a recent Metal Jesus video. This is Downwell for the PS4. This is a game where you pretty much fall through a well and score points by falling on enemies. You get certain upgrades, pretty cool bounce attacks, and I can't even sell myself on this game. I don't know why I'm trying to sell you on it, but it's here. I can't, dude. I just can't. Dude. It's so simple.
Yeah,
but it's on the cheap though, Will. If you do want to pick this up,
you know, Will would download it on his phone for free. Get the fuck out of here with this shit.
So that's you would.
No, I like it. The cover is hot, dude. That red, black, and white. That looks good. Yeah. That's just sharp. But then you see the game. No, thank you. Down toilet. It's more like
I had kind of a similar feeling after I bought it, because I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, oh, okay, let me try this out. Then I played it. I was like, is this it? Like, what's going on?
I could see somebody getting obsessed with this, with this sort of gameplay, and
it's just not my style, to be honest.
It's not for me.
It's
just too basic. It's not for me.
So it's a roguelite, by the way. And people were injuring their wrists so badly playing this game that they invented a flip grip for it.
Oh wow!
So when this game was originally released, and by the way, I own the collector's edition of this. That was the only way to get the flip grip initially. Was by
really?
Like I can see how someone could get obsessed with this. That's how someone could oh my god, it's just like Flappy Bird. You know what I mean? Some people got obsessed with that game. They're when they delisted it, people were buying iPhones with the thing on it for thousands of bucks. But no, it's not for me.
Didn't Special Reserve put this out? Was it?
Yeah, when they were
They
still
sure
around,
did.
one of their last releases, I think.
Oh, so you're talking about the Switch flip grip, like that you
Yep.
can put it sideways in tate mode or whatnot? Yeah. Very cool.
All right, so moving on to the next game. One of my favorites in the series, the Dark Anthology pictures, House of Ashes.
I love these.
So far, Will, there's 4 of them. This was the 3rd one that came out. This is about some soldiers that they're in Iraq, and they end up getting during a battle. They get stuck in this cave, and there's this monster in the cave that's stalking them. They don't know what it is. The cave is like all like crazy, like cliff, like like just dangerous as hell, and they're being stalked by an enemy. The characters are really likable. So like for me, when I played this game, I wanted to make sure everybody lived. And luckily for me, with choices, quick thinking, everybody did live. They do throw in some bullshit love story between the characters to make it all weird. Or for some reason, I hate when they do that because they're trying to survive. But overall,
they were married.
Yeah, you played
a divorce.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. They went through a divorce, but then they're like, it's just so stupid. I don't even want to go into it. It made me mad. But other than that, I thought it was a good game. It's my favorite in the series. It was pretty terrifying. It gets crazy when you find out what's going on towards the end. And then even when you escape, there's something crazy that happens that I won't go into. But it is a fun game, Will. It doesn't have like crazy quick time events, like where it's just like you won't have a time to think. It does have them though. You can slow them down to where they're not timed, which is cool. But being a survival horror game, Will buy this.
Will has bought this. Will has it sitting on the shelf, and
Excellent.
it's in his backlog. And I'm a fan of all the games from. Who the hell is this?
The Dark Pictures.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of all the Dark Pictures games, and this is it looks cool, and
So I will say I did a full playthrough. There's a let's play of this of me live on camera playing this last Halloween on my second channel, the RNG gaming channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not realize that it stars Ashley Tisdale from like High School Musical.
Right.
And she is a complete and utter asshole in this game. And I love it. I love how mean she is. Also, I will say that the Iraqi Republican Guard you get to play as,
he's cool as hell.
He is one of the best characters in any horror game or movie I've ever seen. He's like fully capable. He does everything the right way. He doesn't. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Like the first time he sees the bad guy, he's like, I know exactly what this is, and I'm going to tell everybody how to kill it.
Right.
He was my main priority. I wanted to make sure he lived because he's like such a good character in this game.
When I played the only time I played through, he was like one of 2 people that lived. I almost got everybody killed. Which is usually my MO in these games. They've either got all survivor, they're all going down.
I remember playing the one on the boat. I forget. Yeah. And I got through that whole fucking game with everyone surviving, and I like right at the end, I missed one quick time event. And it was the dumbest thing. It was like to catch a camera or something that was falling. And dude, after that, like 4 people fucking died.
I streamed Man of Medan, and I'm not even gonna joke because I was reading chat. I kept missing quick time events and making wrong decisions and crap.
Right.
I accidentally stumbled my way through that with nobody dying.
That's insane, dude.
That's
Trophy popped, and I was like, "You freaking kidding me? What the crap?"
That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fun fact. I've never played a Dark Pictures game, but I've watched every single one of my girlfriend's streams of this game, of these games, and it just from watching, just watching it, and it's enough for me. I don't need to play it. Just watching her do it, and it was enough. And I'm a fan of all the games. Haven't played a single one. Probably won't. I'll just watch her do them because she's a fan of them as well, and that's enough for me. But,
they are 2 players, Will. So in case you want to hop in on the fun.
Oh my god, that would require extra effort on my part, and I'm just not here for it.
All right, so good to know you already own this game. Next one here.
This is a long will buy it.
Yeah, we got
because you guys keep talking afterwards. Like I'm just ready to go to the next game.
Last one, and then we got to move on to package time.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's end it here with this one because I actually had like a couple more, but I can save them for the next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah, we'll go back to Tormented Souls.
Well, all right. Well, Tormented Souls, Will, survival horror game where you play as a woman who gets a mysterious letter, and she goes to this. I think it's like a monastery or something like that, and she ends up getting attacked and waking up in a bathtub with her eyeball missing. This is an old school traditional survival horror with a lot of puzzles, but a lot of creepy horror. You have to make sure you stay out of the shadows because in the shadow areas, like if a room is not like well lit, you could get killed by the darkness, which is pretty insane. So you got to be careful with that. But I like the game a lot, but I don't like too many crazy puzzles, which I felt like this game had, which kind of annoyed me with some of the action. But overall, it's still a good game. Will, since we're wrapping it up here, would you buy this?
Will has bought it, and Will's actually played it. You get to see boobies in the first 5 minutes of the game, and I love that because
I'm a horny boy.
Sir, I am, and it's very Resident Evil-ish. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and I learned the hard way about the shadows. Oh, what's down here? Let me go explore here. Nope, I'm dead.
I would lie, yeah.
But yeah, I sat down. I haven't finished it. I put a good 2 hours into it, which is a lot of time for a game. And I need to revisit it because this has inspired me to revisit it. But yeah, I will buy it. I have bought it.
And part 2 comes out next month.
Yes, there's a sequel.
Okay, guys, that's it for Would Will Buy It. Thank you.
Right,
I think what was the score? Did anybody keep up the score in the chat?
No, I wasn't keeping, but I think
you wanted to buy the majority of them, so it was a win.
Yeah, it's all but one. So today the terrorists win. You win, Reggie. All right, guys. Let's get into it. This is package time.
It's package time.
Did you bring your games, Jamie?
Yeah, they're just sitting over here. I just gotta walk over and grab them.
All right.
If someone else go, it'll take me like 15 seconds.
All right, I'll go first. I'll because I don't have that many compared to.
You told me you had a huge package time.
Oh, he wasn't talking about the game, was he?
Well, no, I have a larger than average collection of package time. 4 of them I'm stoked about. 2 of them are stinkers because you know what? I don't always buy what's good for me.
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. All right. Well, first, I went on Whatnot again. Yes, I can't. I thought I was over it, but I'm not. I went on Whatnot and I gambled. It was they got all the shiny games up front, and then they got a PS2 stack in the back, a 360 stack in the back, blah blah blah. And I gambled, and I ended up paying $20 after shipping for this fucking turd. So this
what
arrived.
The fuck is that?
This is Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna be tossing this in the trade pile when I go to my local game shop. I don't know anything about the game. I have no interest in the game. I wanted that shiny game that the Whatnot boys had up in front, but I didn't win it. I won something in the PS stack and I lost in the PS stack. So yeah, I paid too much money. This game is probably going for like $4.95 price charting. It came home with me. Whatever.
Oh, Chris made a good point. I hate racing games.
I do hate racing games. So that's it was a double.
It's a weird buy.
Yeah, it's not a good buy.
I think you got a problem with Whatnot.
I do have a problem with Whatnot, and I need to never go on there again.
It's all right. It's all right. Well, keep buying.
Next game, also a Whatnot purchase. I bought this just so I could, light it ablaze in my barbecue. This is Bad Boys. Oh yeah, this thing.
Proud of Will.
Reggie's been pushing this game on me. 4 separate episodes. I think he's going. Don't bring up the gameplay footage, Reggie. We don't need to see it. This is Bad Boys. I still haven't forgiven Will Smith for what he did to Chris Rock. The game is in terrible shape. The game is terrible. It's in terrible shape. There's no manual, no Manny. I don't even know if this is the right case for it. And the disc is all scratched to crap. Look at here, I had to bring the packaging on. I don't want to show my address, but this shit was this is the shipping label. It's flapping off the side of the damn package. The guy opened up he took a priority mail bag and flipped it inside out so he can get away with it. And I think that's illegal. Sean's like, I don't think it's illegal. I think it's illegal. And so the bubble wrap is on the wrong side. This is the worst. I've never ever given a negative review to anybody on eBay, Mercari, whatnot. Never given a negative review. This is my first negative review. And there's the game. And the guy took 10 days to ship it out. And it's just this is a cursed game. And Reggie, I really did you brought it to my attention.
Yeah.
Next game. I got this in a trade with Matthew Rothfuss. This is Fighting Climax Ignition.
Yes.
Very stoked on this. This was available on PS3 originally, and then it came to PS4. Was it a video game as well?
Yeah, it's on the Vita as well. Yeah.
I'm just a fan of fighting games. I never played the PS3 one. When I was heavily into PS3, it just never came into my my sphere, I guess you could say. But I am stoked to have this one. I will be giving this one a try soon. Also, next we got Yuru Kill, the Calumnation games. I don't even think that's a word. This I also got in a trade from Matthew Rothfuss. My budding Switch collection, which consisted of 2 games, is now gone, and it went to Fighting Climax and this game. I have no idea what it was, but it's got anime on the cover.
I recently played that. Game. It's a really good shmup, but there's also a lot of like cutscenes.
Oh, it's a shoot 'em up.
Visual novel shoot 'em up.
Visual novels, yeah.
Oh wow. Well, shit. I might.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Into this. I was trading with the guy, and he's like, "Here's what I got," and I was like, "And the Fighting Climax in this game were the only ones that looked interesting to me, so I grabbed it." But if you guys are telling me it's a good game, I will give it an honest.
The shmup part is really good. The visual novel part, I fell asleep a couple times.
Yeah.
I take word.
Jamie, have you played that game?
No, but I feel like until now I was the only person in the world that had ever heard of it.
Oh, all right. No, well, there on the menu, I didn't try it there because I'm going through the game. There is an arcade mode, and I never tried the arcade mode to see if that's just the shmup. Because then it would be like perfect.
I believe, and I'm not sure about this, that you have to unlock all of the shoot 'em up they're playing through the visual novel to be able to access. Once you do, you can just play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just take I take this isn't a word. Calumniation.
Yeah. Yep.
What is that word? I thought it was culmination, but it's not. It's calumniation.
The story is pretty good. It's just, but dude, it's 2025. Can we just have voice acting in every game, please? Like, I can't stand like still pictures of people on a game, and I gotta fucking press A to fucking move the text along because I tend to fall asleep on that. It's just like, just talk to me, please. We got AI and all this other shit, but the story's good. You like it, maybe you like it.
I'll take it. I'll give it an honest shot. I'll play it as long as if at the end there's a shoot 'em up, I'll play it for sure.
Yeah.
I also picked up The End Is Nigh, an iCalis game. From what I understand, this is Meat Boy, but just not as good as Meat Boy, but it's still Meat Boy. So I will this
Dark Meat Boy.
And it's look. If you notice, it is a what's the word I'm looking for?
Promo
hole game.
Punch.
Yeah, hole punch. This thing's still sealed. It's going to the backlog. If I ever get to it, I might die before I do. We'll see what happens. And this is another game that I picked up off of a Woodwill will buy it. I got Unmetal.
Ooh, that time.
Reggie loves that.
We've only been telling you to buy that for a year.
Reggie's talked this game up. It's a Metal Gear Solid parody, and with a good healthy dose of comedy. So I will be playing this one.
Yeah, you should.
I haven't opened it yet. Every time I open up a sealed game, an angel loses its wings. So there you go. All right, who's up next? You ready for it? I get to pick. Jamie, you ready?
Sure.
All right, man.
All right. Well, this was a Sega Genesis game that was never released, and it was put out by City Connection, unfortunately, and published by Retrobit, and it's P47-2.
Oh wow!
Mega Drive.
I just got that recently.
I just sold that.
And the first one's not great, but I've heard this one's supposed to be pretty decent. I'm excited to play it. I buy every shoot 'em up that comes out that I know about. This is no exception.
We try at least.
Yeah, try at least, right? This is a classic Sega Naomi arcade game that was supposed to come out for the Dreamcast, but never did. It's very much like Metal Slug, and I've wanted it to have a physical copy forever, and it never did. However, I purchased this one from a friend of ours, Mr. Radical Reggie. Dolphin Blue on the Dreamcast.
You even had him sign it.
Of course, I had him sign it. I would have put it on my shelf up here. Anyway, yeah, he autographed it for me, and I'm excited for this one. I have played it a little bit on an emulator, on like a Naomi emulator, but I hear that this actually plays better a little bit on the Dreamcast because of something about the way it processes layers and like parallax scrolling. I know everybody's like, the Naomi is just as a Sega Dreamcast. It's not. It's different.
It's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear this makes it easier on here, which if you've ever played it, it's a tough game.
Reggie almost
the
had
the last
Will
level was bullshit, man. Just so you know.
Reggie almost had Will go out and buy a Dreamcast just to get that game.
Really?
Yeah. Then Will said he never said anything like that, but we have it on camera.
No, you don't, because it never happened.
One of my channel members, Ludacris, very graciously sent this to me. Expedition 33.
Fucking awesome game, dude.
I finished it the other day. I was blown away by it. Absolutely loved this game.
Game of the year?
I need to play it, man.
You think?
It's definitely probably going to be game of the year unless just something amazing comes out.
Yeah.
People have asked me if I think this is the best game that's ever been made. I can't say it's the best game that's ever been made, but it's as good as the best game I've ever played.
I think I'm about 3/4 into it. I mean, and
what is it about that game? Like, I heard the creator of that game. It's like their first game they made.
Yeah, so it was made by 30 people, and only 2 of them were programmers.
Mm.
The rest were all writers, and it was supposed to be like a TV show, and no one would pick it up, so they turned it into a video game.
The story's great. The writing
story's great. It's surprising. The characters are amazing. The music's beautiful. The world is unlike anything. It's not like any game I've ever played. It's a turn-based RPG
with like action elements into it too.
Yeah, it's a turn-based RPG mixed with the dodging and parrying mechanic from the Souls games.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is it a French game?
Yeah.
I'm out.
You're gonna miss out on a lot. All right, I got 3 more. So I've wanted this game. It's been on my backlog. It's a shoot 'em up. It was released only in Japan on the PlayStation 2. It's a little pricey, like $120, $130. Anyway, someone messaged me and they're like, "I'm selling my copy of it. Are you interested?" And I was like, they're like, "We'll do it for 80 or something." And with shipping and tariffs and everything, it was going to end up being the same price. Anyway, I went to price check it on eBay. And when I checked it, a U.S. seller had just listed it. Buy it now for $50.
Yeah, of course.
And it's Espeluga.
Nice, dude. Yes.
$50 free shipping.
Good deal.
From Tallahassee, Florida.
Why don't you just get the Switch version?
That's number 2.
Oh, that's the second one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, second one.
I have that. I actually have that on the Xbox 360.
All right.
And the one credit clear, but the original only came out here, and it came with both discs.
Thanks. Now you're gonna make me go out and get that fucking thing because I forgot that was the second one on the Switch.
I love the Japanese that they colored their discs.
I love it. I love it. That second disc, you can almost never find it. And the reason why is because in Japan, because music licensing is so expensive, a video game in Japan may be $30, but just a CD will be like $90.
Yeah.
because of the way music licensing works. So when you trade in stuff and everybody in Japan trades everything in, you may only be able to trade this in for $20, but if you trade in the music CD by itself, you might have gotten 50 for it.
Wow.
So people will part them out and they'll trade in the music CDs and soundtracks on these games and keep the game with the games. So I live streamed Shadow Tower, one of the most expensive and rarest and most frustrating PlayStation 1 games ever. And it received a sequel only in Japan on the PlayStation 2. And I bought from a guy on Etsy, because Project Retro Games had not put it out yet, a fan translation of Shadow Tower Abyss.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm excited and also scared to
play. and that's part of the Souls lore.
It's part of the Soul series.
Yeah.
And if you play Shadow Tower, I'm not joking. Some of the final bosses in Shadow Tower appear in Elden Ring.
Yeah, I watched your gameplay on that.
Wow.
I mean, the game looked abysmal, but
the final boss from freaking Elden Ring made an appearance in Shadow Tower. Like it just blows my mind. Anyway, excited for this one. And then
Jamie,
the last one.
Let me interject. What are you playing your Japanese games on?
I have a Japanese PlayStation 2.
There you go.
But I also have a modded PlayStation 2, so I'll have to use that to play this.
You filthy pirate.
I know. Well, I also did buy the original. I'm allowed to have that, right? So there's a classic point and click adventure game that I'm very sentimental about on the PC called The Seventh Guest. I first encountered it when I saw a CDI for sale in a local store, and I wanted it forever. I got it. I love The Seventh Guest, but I've never played its sequel, The 11th Hour. When I was at Siege, I was hanging out at a game store up there, and he had bought a bunch of big box PC game stuff, and he had the 11th Hour on the PC, still sealed.
Dang.
He had a price on it of $50, and I just told him I'm going to pay him $15, and he said, okay. $15 all day. It's, these old PC games, they don't really work. You just have to download the game on GOG or whatever.
Yeah.
I still like to have the box on the shelf.
Was that Upstate Games?
Yeah, of course it was Upstate Games.
Yeah, he's a good
Adam
dude.
did the deal.
Adam,
for it.
great deal, great guy.
Oh yeah, $15, and that's the stack of pickups I had over here. I have almost 90 games in my closet over here, set aside for future pickups videos.
Question
what was sitting on the top.
Question from the chat: did you mod your PS2 yourself?
I can mod a PS2, but I'm at a point in my life where I'll just pay people to do that for me now. It's not like if I had the time to sit down and do it, and I love doing that stuff. But like if I've got half a Saturday to spend, brother, I'm going to be making YouTube videos for you guys. I'm not going to be sitting there with a soldering iron. Yeah. However, I did mod a few consoles the other day. By the other day, it's probably like 2 years ago, but I'll do it if I got the stuff. I can do it.
It'll be your fourth channel. Just set up the camera right above.
Dude, I'm not doing it. Actually, I do have an idea for 2 more channels. I've got to make enough on YouTube where I can hire a full team to just handle all the crap.
Yeah.
Just put me on camera. I'll play the games and put me on camera. You guys do everything else.
Yeah.
I'll send you all the raw footage. Just make the video.
That's it, man. Just even like the other day, setting up these lights in here. I didn't tighten the bolt, and one of them fell down, and it nicked the top of my glasses. And the fury I felt was like that guy in the road rage accident. I was like, I'm gonna throw this damn light across the room. It inconvenienced me for literally 3 seconds, and it almost broke my will.
Well, it's a better setup than Angry Video Game Nerd because he has that
hangs them from the ceiling. Oh my god! Someone told me they showed me because I have a drop ceiling down here to cover all the duct work for the house above it. And someone showed me a clip you can hang on this duct work to mount lights and cameras like sliding tracks.
Right.
And they're it'll make your life so much easier. And I was like, hell no, it won't. I'm not buying anything.
Nope. Set it and forget it.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got. Who's next?
You get to pick.
Oh man, I'm gonna pick Sean.
Alrighty. All right. I'll go through these quick because for some reason there was a lot this week. So I won't be explaining everything. All right, so we'll start with some Nintendo stuff. Quickly in Connecticut, I picked up a couple more Game Boy games after I showed you the ones last Saturday. We got Speedy Gonzalez, and we got the second Speedy Gonzalez. Look at that. All
Did
right.
he get canceled?
Huh? Not in my reality.
I mean, I know this like isn't. You know the problem.
Probably. We picked up the Smurfs. Another Infograms. Dude, I've been on a kick of like getting the Bugs Bunny and like I don't know. I've just been on a kick of getting all the Infogram games. F1 Race. It was like $2. DuckTales 2.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was a pricey one. Jesus fucking Christ. To counterbalance that, I got All-Star Challenge. Dude, I love the Super Nintendo. I played the Super Nintendo version of this more than I played NBA Jam back in the day.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
It's in the case, but you can't see it. Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
And because James put it in my head, Beavis and Butthead. So,
yes, sir.
So here's a by the time this came to me, I totally forgot why I ordered it. But then it came to me. This is called, look at that. Huh?
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that.
What's this game about? Like
this is called, I had to write it down. The
game.
Medical Examination Diary, Teamwork in Paradise. So the only reason I bought this is it was put out by a company called Entergram. And I think they just went under. They just went out of business. And this is the only game that they came out with that has English translation on the Switch. So
it's a visual novel, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But it's the only one that they came out with that actually was translated to English. So I figured I'd grab it.
Game looks horny.
It looks pretty damn. Exactly. So here's Shinobi, and the proof with the code. I already used it, so don't worry about it. But this game is fucking rad. Plays really well. Today also we got Neo Geo Collections 5 and 6. So this one I'm stoked about because Volume 5 has Twinkle Star Sprites on it.
Okay, I have a question for those. So I bought volumes 1 and 2, realizing I actually already owned every game on volume 1 and 2 on the Neo Geo.
Yeah.
So I traded them away, and I didn't know they were going to come out with so many other volumes.
Right.
A lot of those games I still need. How do they freaking play? Do they have terrible input lag?
I haven't had a problem with them. I mean, I feel like they play pretty well.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have a problem with yours? Did you try them or no?
I didn't try them. I never even opened mine, but every one of these Neo Geo ports I've ever played just plays like absolute horseshit.
No, well, nothing's going to compare to the actual Neo Geo, unfortunately. Okay. So, I know that they just put this is 5 and 6. They just put 7 and 8 up for pre-sale. So eventually you're going to have the whole collection, 10 games on each. So, I mean, because I myself have MVS, so I know what you're talking about. So,
yeah.
The big deal on Woot, guys. $6.99. Get it while it's hot. Totally size cyber mission.
Dude, what are you doing?
$6.99,
dude. I have a white old dog turd. I'll sell you for $5. You in?
From Brandy. It was 2 for $5 at Brandy Stable, so I got the Blob and Pinball Hall of Fame. There's that. I saw this on one of our groups the other day, and I just had to have it. Sin and Punishment on the Wii. I checked out the game footage. This looks sick. It's like a third-person arcade shooter type game.
Yep.
Looks fucking rad. I had to pick that up. And yeah, it's sealed, but I'll open that bitch. Okay. And then let's get to the big shit. Yo, Woot was on fire this week. Let me tell you about that. We picked up
Very
Collector's
nice.
Edition, Tony Hawk.
You got to put trucks on that and skate it, Sean.
Yeah. Okay, I can't even lift it, and you want me to go fucking skating. All right. All right, quickly. We got Anglerfish, Fear-demic game, one of the many horror games coming out this season. Another Fear-demic game, Tales from Candleforth. I think James showed these two the other day. Fear-demic's putting a shitload of games out this month, so I don't even know what that. I'm not going to get to any of these. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Very nice.
So, I'm looking forward to playing that one. Gal Guardians, the second one. Now, the first Service of the Dark. The first one I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm hoping that this one is just as awesome. Rideow, which is what was that? Devil Summoner 2 on the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is the remaster. Dude, these are all from Woot. I have no clue what the fuck this is. Against the Storm? I don't know. It looks pretty fucking shitty to me.
Top down roguelike
city builder.
Yeah.
No,
man.
Yep. No. Roguelite. That's exactly what it says on the top. Roguelite city builder. Not for me. Death End Request Z. So looking forward to that one.
Are we still on the Woot train here?
This is the Woot train. This was on Woot. Hey, those games they're all fucking horrible games. Compilation 1 and 2. Sean already bought the Japanese version last year, and then they decided to put it out in America because I had a double dip on this now. That's fucking great. All these games are like WarioWare games, but like shittier versions of WarioWare. So how about it? Your own
I bought that on Amazon and paid full price.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was on Woot for like $16 or something.
Oh god, I paid...
Exactly. Limited Run came in. We got Doom and Doom 2 because everyone knows that we have to buy Doom 600 fucking times to have it on every console known to man. Game of the year right here, guys. Potato Sack Racing Simulator.
Sir.
Mega Chat Edition.
Oh, that was a real game? I thought that was a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
No, it's still a joke. It's still a joke.
I also bought that.
These 3 games came in from Limited Run. They're called the Gold Master Series. Came in a nice little box. So it has... These are weird. These are like mostly documentaries, but also some game stuff on them. So the making of Karaka, the Jeff Minter story, Lamasoft, and Tetris Forever. So this has an exclusive Tetris game on it, and it has a documentary on Tetris. Pretty obscure. These are going to be obscure, I believe. They're not part of the Limited Run numbered series, but they have their own numbers on the back, like 1, 2, and 3, right there. So, but they were sold through Limited Run and put out by Clear River. Double dipping, Shinobi.
Filthy flipping.
Yeah, I went to Target today, and this was on sale. Demon Slayer 2 for $39. So I needed that one in the collection.
Well.
This one finally came in. I feel like I ordered it 3 years ago. Pretty good series. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. Talk about point and click and whatnot.
No.
So,
that's a little AI on there.
Yeah, right. I ordered the Kickstarter version of this, like also, but that still hasn't come.
Is that a French game?
No, it's not French.
The Eiffel Tower's on the Eiffel Tower's on the cover.
No, that's Vegas. They got one in Vegas.
Will buy.
We got Kronos, and from Limited Run, we also got Gradius Origins, which Reggie very much because it didn't have 4 or 5 on it.
I was just about to say that too. Yeah.
Well, they can't do that because Treasure owns the rights.
Right.
But it does have Nemesis 3, which is an exclusive.
Yes, it does. So looking to jump into that one.
I have Nemesis. I need to check.
Finally, we got from Fresh Brewed Games. We got the ESRB version of Project Tower and Speedo Llama. So these are the standard editions, and I also got the Steelbook edition.
1 of 40 on those standards.
What's that?
1 of 40 on the standards.
Yeah, the standards. There's only 40 copies of each of these games. Everything else is a Steelbook. So get them while they're hot, fellas. Speedo Llama, I've been playing that all the morning. It's got like it's pretty similar to like Metal Slug, run and gun, catch like 50 diamonds, then you can move on to the next level. Kind of a ridiculous game, but not too bad. His main shtick though are Steelbooks. So here's the Steelbook for it. So all the regular copies are going to have Steelbooks, but the standard copies is only 40 of those. And then finally, I went to a bargain bin store today. And look, I picked up 2 figures.
A figure collector now.
All right. Dude, they were the only ones in the store, and I was like, I can't let these sit here. And they were like $10. So I was like, all right. All right, that's all I got.
Now you got to collect them all.
Dude, they had a Bowser there. It was big, but the box was all dented. So I was like, nah, I can't do it now.
All right, Sean, who's up next?
We'll let James go.
All right. Go quick here. Like I said earlier before, I'm on my Beavis and Butthead kick, so I'm going up to some of the PC stuff. This was like MTV cheap clicks. I didn't get the big box. This was like back in the day. This was Beavis and Butthead and Calling All Dorks. This was like back in the day when like Windows 95 would do a lot of like when themes were a big thing. Themes and you can change your whole theme of the your whole browser and shit like that. This was like popular when that came out. So had a bunch of shit with that. Obviously still on my music CD kick. So this is Shady XV, obviously with the theme of like Jason Mass there.
What the fuck is that? Some Dirty South bullshit? Shady XV?
It's Eminem. It's Eminem. Shady XV. It's 20 years of Slim Shady there.
Oh, that's bad.
And like his group, his label.
You should return that.
What not, baby? What not? On to the games here. I won't show that. You showed that, Sean. Wobbly Life, whatever you want to call it. No idea. It looks like a
bullshit.
What are those games? What'd you say?
Cozy game?
Bullshit game.
All of that, but it's like one of those games where like the mechanics are just stupid, like like you're falling over and
a physics.
Oh. Yeah, physics. Yeah, it's like one of those.
Ragdoll physics.
Yeah,
like Death Stranding.
Yeah, just like Death Stranding. The never-ending saga of Rainbow Six Siege X. Has everything. This has like it's the Ultimate Edition. It has like everything included, DLC, all that stuff.
Very cool.
It's only like $20 too. So I mean, for this game, keep getting pumped out. It's $20 for all that stuff. But I'm sure being Ubisoft, it'll probably be down like $10 next week. So let's go with 1 of 2 Saudi Arabia games. This is admin fighting.
Come on,
So
dude.
Saudi exclusive. This is 1 of the 2. You'll see the other one if you watch the pickup video. But yeah, Admir fighting.
What are you fighting, goats and shit? What the hell's going on?
No idea.
Gore
5000.
Gore wants to know if that game really has everything. Does it have his dad with the milk finally?
Yes, yes, it does. I think that's they just added that before it came out. So yeah, it's on the back.
Gore, your life is complete.
Got Trails in the Sky, first chapter.
Nice.
So got that one there.
Contrails 5,000.
I'll show two more here. I'm kind of excited to get into this one. This one's kind of a sleeper one, kind of good under the radar. Kong Survival Instinct. This is like everything. You're obviously you're like running and hiding and parkouring through cities, trying to survive Kong. So.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool. Definitely ready to jump into that one. And then last one I'll show is Tawa, and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. Couldn't
What's
tell
that
you
one
what that's
about? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell you. I have not had any time at all this week to kind of.
Is that a tower defense fucking game?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's a roguelike combat, thrilling combat kind of game. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But there you go. I haven't got into it yet. Reggie, you up, man?
Is it my turn?
You're up to bat, buddy.
Okay. I double dipped.
Uh-oh.
Ninja Gaiden Rage Pound, of course. Yeah, I just had to get the Switch version too because I know I'm going to play this game on the go as well. But you guys know what it is on this game. Everybody should own this. And yes, it is better than Shinobi in my opinion. But you should have both games either way.
You think I haven't played it yet? You think it's better than Shinobi? All right,
100%.
Really? Oh, that's quite a boast.
Project. I think I showed this before. But I'm not sure, but it was in one of my recent videos. Project Retro coming in clutch, the Star Ocean.
Ooh.
Where
No, you didn't.
Nintendo English translation. What's cool about this one? It doesn't need a battery. Like all your saves go to the board, so you don't have to worry about your saves being erased. So,
oh wow.
Definitely a good version of Star Ocean to own. He is currently sold out of it. Maybe people could talk him into making more, but yeah, good game to have. Chris,
awesome.
Coming in clutch. We did a big trade recently, and he threw this in as extra. Now I have a cool device called the Supervision, a portable rival to the Game Boy system.
What the fuck is that?
Courtesy of Chris.
Crazy.
And yeah, I might go for a full set for this. It seems like getting a set is easy on this. It is have that green, like dark screen like the Game Boy. Most of the games were made in Taiwan, so.
Did it come out in the US or no?
I don't even think it came out. It might have. I can't remember, dude. Like I don't remember ever seeing this.
It was available in gumball machines at your local supermarket.
Yeah, probably something like that. It definitely didn't last long because the games were probably hard to get because they were all made in Taiwan. So
all right.
Yeah, but it's just something kind of cool, I guess. I like it, so I'm gonna try to go for a full set. What do you think?
How many games are in the full set? Have you figured that out?
I think it's like 60, maybe 50 or something like that.
Damn, Reggie.
Dang.
That's going to be some working, man.
No, they're cheap, though, man. I think I can pull it off.
There's going to be that one game. There's going to be that one game.
Chris says it did sell in the U.S., but it didn't sell as many.
Well, Chris, good looking
That's
out
the
on
only one that sold.
That was really cool because I didn't have that thing. Next, of course, you guys know from Trails from the Sky. Oops, wrong game. I got it mixed up here. I might not be able to show that one, but we'll go to Fatal Fury next. What the heck? I think all my games are mixed up. Well, let's try this next one here. Toplin Collection for PS5. Remember those memes you used to see on Facebook? Like, I love it when a Toplin comes together or something like a plant. Never mind. It's like it was the 18 meme. Like, I love it when a plant comes together, but people say I love it when a Toplan comes together. But,
no, ain't nobody said that before.
No, it was a meme. It was a meme on Facebook back in the early days. But anyways, this has a lot of the games, as you can see, on these compilations. They could have put it all in one, but of course they wanted to split it up. It is coming out to America via limited run and Clear River Games. I just wanted to get the PAL version because it was already available. So I went and picked that up. But yeah, I got this recently. And dude, I think that's all I can really show. Well, let's see what else I have here because some of my games were all mixed up. But next one here, you guys play Skies Arcadia. I thought this game was going to be very similar to that. That's why I picked it up. Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire. it's kind of similar in a way, but what turned me off about the game is the way the characters look. Like their expressions are so weird, like puppets, pretty much. So when they have like certain moments in the game, like emotional moments or whatever like that, you can't feel the moment because they look like a puppet. You know what I mean? Like Sesame Street in a way. And I didn't think nothing of it at first, but once I started playing, I was like, wow, dude, they just look weird. So that's the art style for the characters is only my throwaway for this game. Other than that, the gameplay is actually pretty fun, but just how they look like Muppets, it's like, I don't know. But
gameplay is similar to Skies of Arcadia, though.
Yeah, you could tell their inspiration was from Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah. It looks like Americans trying and failing at anime. I see what you're saying. Though.
Yeah, it's $15 on Amazon, so if you want to give it a go, there's that. And then I think the last game, because 2 of my games were messed up, I didn't put the right games in there, unfortunately. But this is probably my hidden gem of the week, and I got Jazz Jackrabbit for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, an expensive Game Boy Advance game. Thanks to Chris. Chris is looking out for me on this, and this game goes for the most people charge for it in box. It could be up to $400 and everything, so it's kind of all over the place. Extremely rare game, obviously expensive. It was mostly known to be on the PC. It was really weird they ported the game to the Game Boy Advance, so maybe that's why this version is so rare. But it's a pretty solid game. It's got some pretty funny humor to it. But yeah, I knocked this one out. So a Game Boy Advance game I've been looking for a long time, and it's finally here. So yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit.
That looks cool, man. Looks cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. It's just I love the Game Boy, finding Game Boy Advance games in box, man. It's like, dude, like every time I see something like this, I'm like, yes, I gotta have it. So yeah. And I think that's it for me. I'm gonna save the other ones for next time.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Yeah, look at that view. Do we like it?
No, we don't like this. We don't like this at all. Turn this off now.
Oh, hold on. What button is it? There we go. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. We're on the home stretch here. We're going to wrap this show up.
Done.
Yes, sir. Thanks for hanging with us this long, Jamie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Video Game Shitposting. Let's see what the internet has brought.
Jamie's like, ah.
What?
Jamie's like, wait, what the fuck was that, man? I forgot. You probably have never heard that.
Let's see what the internet has brought me this week. What is this? My neighbor's dog when he smells the bacon I'm frying. there you go. Whatever.
Dude, that part still scares the fuck out of me when he comes through the door.
This is the classic. This is the single best jump scare in video games ever, anytime ever. Let's see this. Halo Infinite has cat ears now, and people are loving it. Look how they massacred my boy. Okay, I did the voice and everything for y'all. What's this? The fog in Silent Hill 2 is from my crack pipe. I don't know who that is.
I feel like there should be I feel like this should be like airbrushed at a flea market on some of these jeans.
Dude, I would wear those jeans. What else we got here? Yeah, this was for you, Sean. These are Sonic the Hedgehog candy cigarettes. What's this? Doc, I feel like I'm getting old. Tell me, did you play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater when it came out? Yeah, I played it as a kid, and it's my favorite game. Patient is basically dead. Okay. Yes, we are old, gentlemen. Yeah, bro, I'm masculine. Also me, as soon as there's a girl option in the game. All right.
Very true.
Yeah, this is me on PUBG. I'll admit. What's this? Pikachu needs to calm the fuck down. Pikachu seems interested in your mom. What else we got here? My fighting stick is better than yours. Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
Jamie, do you play with a fighting stick ever?
Yeah, I got one sitting right here.
No, there you go.
Oh, please let it be the Terry Crews one.
It's a custom one here.
Ushihime
Sama Futari.
That's it.
And then it's got my logo on it. Someone made that for me.
Yeah, that's the Hori one. Yeah, I have the Street Fighter one of that.
You're not a real player until you wear the fucking ball down to the red. Me seeing what retro games are going for on eBay that I sold it for $5 at the yard sale.
Yep.
Oh, it's a sad state of affairs. What's this? Peach looking back at Bowser after getting rescued for the 200th time. I don't know what that is. What the hell is that?
I don't know. I sent it to you. I was like, it was like 6 a.m. I was taking a shit, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Test your stupidity. Insert $100 to order the. All right, what's this? Boo! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, what's this here? I hate game key cards. Okay, well, here's Hades 2 for $20 more than digital. God damn. Oh, what's this? Fun fact: Lady I can never say her name. Name it Lady Dimitrescu's ass has more polygons than the entirety of Resident Evil 1.
That's a good ass.
Me explaining to my Sims they need to get away from the fire or they will die. My Sims. You don't like that one, RJ? Okay, good.
The expression is hilarious.
Why does it look like this dude's name is actually Mario?
It's a me.
200 gills, the best I can do. All right, last one. We'll wrap it up for the night. Totris. Tater tots. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I thought Jamie would like this because he's a big.
I like that one. I like that
one. And yeah, that's this week's. That's video game shit posting. Okay, that was completely unnecessary.
You want to go a little bit longer?
All right. Well, yeah. This show is run long as fuck. Jamie, thanks so much for hanging with us this whole
time. Of course. It's my pleasure. I had a great time.
Yeah,
I was making notes of the games you guys picked up that I want to grab that I didn't know.
Oh boy.
Dude,
that's one thing the show doesn't fail on is the amount of fucking pickups we get each week, and you could just write down a whole catalog of everything.
Dude, I got a whole notebook. It just goes on and on.
I'm just like shocked that anything comes out I don't know about, and I'm just constantly surprised. Like I had no idea about I bought the Fear-demic bundle, but I didn't realize they put out freaking 6 other games this month.
Oh yeah, and there's still like 3 or 4 more coming out like by Halloween. So
those are GS2. Are they all GS2?
They picked up Fear-demic, I guess. They're putting
they're on Amazon, so they're widely available too.
So is GS2 now finally gaining some credibility? Is that what we're going for here?
We'll find out. I don't know. Fear-demic might be getting lazy also.
Just put our shit out.
I don't even know how. I missed that there was a second Gal Guardians.
It came out. It came onto the radar. They didn't really promote it well, so it got promoted on freaking X about all places. So yeah.
And you know what's confusing about it? The cover looks very similar to the first one.
So make sure I pulled it up. I was like, I already own that. I was like, oh no, that's the first one. The only difference is the subtitle.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll fly under the radar.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna land this plane. Thank you for everybody who's tuned in. Thank you to our guest, Jamie, RNG Gamer. It's been a pleasure having you on. It's a great fucking show. I would be remiss if I did not mention the passing of Billy Chaser.
Yes.
I'm a big fan. When I first started doing this when I first started taking video game collecting, he was one of the first guys I watched and followed, and we're not going to go on and on about it. But the world is a poor place after his passing. So rest in peace, Billy Chaser. But if I may be so bold to speak on everyone's behalf, from myself, from James, Sean, Reggie, and Jamie, our guest this evening, thanks for coming on again. Thank you guys, and good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. PlayStation ain't dead, dead. You heard what I said. PlayStation ain't dead.